Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something?
You know, hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my Queens side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell?
Dude, how are you doing that?
I'm not.
This is actually expert bullet. Oh! The ropes! The ropes! Oh, and he had the match! Oh! Wait! He resigned when he could have won the piece! Now he can take the pawn G4. Oh, he's got a queen! He's gonna take the whole queen! Oh, the D6 pawn is hanging. And now rook H7. Wow, that was brilliant!
You glance over at your opponent's clock and wait a minute. I just need to make moves that don't hang.
Oh, he hung a piece? You are the ultimate jinx. Oh no! That's oh my gosh! Oh, how is he doing this?
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. I'm National Master James Canty III here with Grandmaster Benjamin Bach from the block, the big man himself. How you feel, bro?
Yeah, pretty good, Canty. I'm pretty excited to be hosting today's action with you. I mean, we saw lots of action happening yesterday. I mean, we saw the hype video just going by. I think this one is going to be even more hype.
Absolutely. Of course, we got some big boy matchups today, guys. Let's get into the format to see what these players are playing for and stuff like that. So 16 players, double elimination. The higher rated player gets white in the first game, and it's 30-minute matches for the highest score winning the match. Okay, time control is 1-0. There is no increment. This is real bullet here. Okay, let's look at the prizes. Prizes are big boy money. You see that first prize is 20K. Sheesh, that's a lot of money right there. Even 13th place gets $1,500 as well. Let's take a look at the bracket here to see what happened. We've already had some things and some shakeups in the bracket already. As you see, big boy, the man himself, the scary man under the bed, Nakamura, has done his thing. And then we see who else? Sudwani has made it, Minlay has made it, Jose Martinez, guys, right? And then, of course, today we do have some bigger matchups that we're going to see as well. So, yeah, make sure you guys are ready for that, right? Vach, what do you think about today with the matchups?
Yeah, no, it's going to be pretty exciting. First of all, we have Ray Robson taking on Jordan van Foreest. Then we have Daniel Naroditsky, an absolute bullet legend, taking on Arjun Irgassi, who is not to be underestimated. Andrew Tang, another bullet legend, taking on former world championship challenger Fabiano Caruana. And then to cap it off, we have Perez Ponza against Brando Jacobson. Canty, which one are you most excited for?
You know, I'm excited for I'm excited for all of them, but I definitely want to see the Tang Fabiano one because Tang is definitely the bullet legend. But then it's Fabi. Like Fabi doesn't play as much bullet as from what I know. But I mean, I don't really know. Like we just have to see, right? I'm very, very excited for that one though. Also, Federico, who's a Genghis K that I learned from you today. I'm not actually sure. I haven't seen as much bullet from him, but I know Brandon Jacobson we have. So it's going to be some nice showings today as usual.
Yeah, some nice showings for sure. And you can go to go.chess.com/BCC2022 for all this information. And also, guys, so here we have the schedule. So we saw the first round of action yesterday, second round of action today, and it's going to keep going all the way until March 17th. So also, guys, make sure to watch on chess.com/events. You can watch all these exciting matchups over there.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a short break, guys, and we'll be right back with the events and all that other good stuff. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something?
You know, hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my Queens side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell? Dude, how are you doing that? I'm not.
Welcome back, guys, to the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. Here's the bracket right here. As you see, Caro has made it through to the winners quarterfinals. You have Ronak Sadwani, you got Tuan Minlay there, and you also have Jose Martinez. Then we got the semis and obviously the finals coming up. But today we got some more action with a big match coming up. Guys, in the chat, vote for who do you think is going to win this match. We got Ray Robson versus Jordan Van Foreest. Big Bach, talk to us.
Yeah, so this one is going to be a pretty exciting matchup. As we just saw the bracket, already some big names are facing off in round number 2, and the matchups are going to get only heavier from now on. But yeah, this one is very, very close. I think maybe Ray is a slight favorite. We know he's an absolute legend in Puzzle Rush. Jordan, of course, also he's a 2700 plus rated grandmaster in classical. Wow. So what do you make of this matchup, Canty?
You know, I think in the faster time controls right now, I think it's favoring Big Robson over here. Robson is what he does. We see him in the quick. We see him go to work in the puzzle battle world championships, right? So of course, yes, Jordan is very quick as well. And as we were saying it, the games are off. So let's get into action. Here it is.
Yeah, and we see Robson rated 3200, Jordan rated 2940. So Robson having more than a 250 point rating advantage.
That's scary, Bot. That's real scary.
That is scary for
That's
sure.
Pretty scary,
yeah.
Big fella. I'm at 2679 and like scared out here. 2679 is nothing from these boys here. Bishop G3, geez, F4. We're looking at whipping the moves out here. Queen F3, B7's hanging. This is
Indeed.
White's doing better, right? Space.
Well, I think Black is doing great because Black is up upon you, but I think that was not a good move. Rookie 7, maybe just rookie 1. And what do you do here with Black? I don't see any good moves.
Rookie 8.
I like what Jordan just did here.
That was good. The bishop on E4 is nice.
Yeah, wait, is that a?
Is that a peak?
You couldn't take us a rookie 1 checkmate.
Oh my
but I like what
goodness,
Robson has just done. B5 is coming super quickly, and if you take A6, A7, so we see Jordan getting behind the pawn. Maybe Rook B6 now. How do you defend the pawn on A6? Just King E3. Don't care about the king side. You're going to take an A6, push the pawn all the way down the board.
All the way to A7.
Rook A check. He's threatening checkmate.
Made. And then hit A6. Ugh, hitting split.
Oh, he's threatening checkmate on E2. He's got to move the bishop.
How does he stop it? Bishop C5. Bishop F6 even better.
Bishop F6.
It's nasty.
Nice move.
King D4 for the score. Can't get in there. Yeah, King D4. Yeah, he's going to run around to G6. No mate yet, guys. Ooh, pass pawns. Must be pushed.
Indeed. And Black's king side is not going anywhere. And suddenly we go B6 and we move the rook out of the way, move the A pawn. This should be a win for Robson.
Absolutely.
There goes the F pawn, but it's not really going anywhere because the bishop on D4's block is covering that F2 square. So there's going to be a first win for Robson.
Yep. Check what to do. And we're going to queen. Yikes. First one.
Yeah. So first one for Ray. And they're off to game number 2. We see the Italian game with D3, bishop to C5. And this one starts off kind of slowly, but since it's bullet chess, there's no slow games here.
All right. This is still some theory. Still in theory here. Theory, right? Bishop B5. Yeah. D4 coming.
Eventually, White's going to push D4. I guess now in the center, maybe Bishop E3 to follow it up. And maybe this is some sort of theory. I don't know. Black tries to strike with D5. I like White's position. Maybe Queen C1. Prepare to sacrifice on H6. He takes an E5. Oh, yeah. That's why I prefer Queen to C1, because now your Queen always gets hit. And this looks good for Ray.
Looking crazy. Yeah, Ray getting everything he wants. Tactics, moving fast. Wow. Okay.
Rook D2. Rook D2 looks really nasty.
Rook D2. Yikes. Rook C1.
Rook C1 still.
Bishop F5. No, obviously not. Double.
Rook E8.
Bishop F5's now.
Oh, Bishop A2. Bishop A2. That's a free pawn. I mean, B3. There's got to be a way to get it because you have A4. Nice move. Bishop C4. This one looks really good. Oh, but Ray is down on the clock. Ray's got to be faster. He's down 10 seconds.
Wow.
He's got to speed up here.
A lot of time. A5. Using the minority as much as I can. A6.
Yeah, maybe A6 for Jordan. I like Ray's position. He's catching up a little bit on the clock, though. Still down a couple seconds. Here comes a C pawn though. Rook c5 or king up. Rook c5 now should be
Five.
winning.
Check. Oh, king up. Uh-oh. He's in trouble.
King
Bishop
up.
C6,
Ray's got.
king
Wait,
B4.
what happened? Did he
Check.
disconnect? Well, wait, Ray, move. Oh wait, was there?
It's only 17
was there a
seconds.
lag?
They're up on time. Or they're even, I mean. Bishop D5.
They're even on time now. That's looking very good for Ray. Okay, king d4. Maybe rook
Small
e3.
repeat.
Yeah, c3 now. c3 looks huge, and rook e1.
Rook
Rook
check.
e1 and bishop f3. That's gotta be
Bishop
game.
F3,
Yeah.
GG. Started a new one. Sheesh.
Good.
Get him off the board. Check. Oh, wait. Hold up.
Just
Yes,
trade
C2
everything
is
going
coming.
to the pawn game. Yep.
And win. And
There's
win.
gonna be 2 zip
And
for Ray.
Hey,
He's-
Ray,
okay.
and have a nice day. Oh my goodness. Ray's
Yeah, and with the
working.
queen, it's much easier to pre-move. Just take all of the pawns.
Easy. Don't lose.
And
Pre-move it
wait,
to the
but
finish.
I can't tell what's going on. So
Uh-oh. Hold on.
wait, is there?
Hold on, big fella. Whoa. It's getting scary.
Wait,
Yo.
did they?
What? Okay, he won. He won. He won.
Shoot.
won.
Sheesh. So Ray wins. He takes a 2-point lead, and the question is, will Jordan be able to recover from this? They're off to game number 2.
This is
All right,
scary.
so
What do
we
you
have-
think, Bach? I mean, this is 2-0 right now. You know, I remember yesterday they said 4-0. Who was this? I think yesterday Nerditsky said if it's 4-0, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad at 4-0. Let's see.
Yeah, and I like Ray's position here. How do you defend upon on d6? You don't. You just take on d6. c6
Yep.
under attack.
C6.
e5 is
G7.
coming, hitting that knight. I think this could
Ugh.
easily be 3 zip.
E5. Bishop E2 develop. Double the rook.
Just take an
E5
a6 or
also.
double the rooks. Also nice. Yeah, Ray also up a couple seconds on the clock. This is
Take on
looking
A6
great.
now. Yikes. What
And-
happened? How did he get in his position? Man, this is not the knight orc you're looking for. This was an English attack, by the way. No, something freak attack with Rook G1 early. Early Rook G1. That's so funny.
Indeed. But
Yeah,
as we
good
discussed
game.
before, Ray is an absolute beast. He spots these tactics in just a
Instantly.
fraction of a second. Instantly, yeah.
It's scary. It really is. It really is. We always say, yeah, we got to get him for some performance enhancing substances. We got to check. This is insane. In puzzle battle from what we saw here. But today, right now, obviously he's working, doing a great job here. Up on the clock as well. And up on the position. This is another one.
Indeed. And Ray is on the grind because actually, as we speak, he is playing a classical tournament in St. Louis, which is going to start in a little bit less than an hour. So he gets his match out of the way and then he'll get back to the classical chess. But
he is playing that. What a beast. He has to play classical chess later. I forgot.
wait, but this one's not over just yet because Jordan
Yeah.
takes on G2 and here comes G4
94?
straight. Oh, but 94.
We're 94 and we
Oh.
get we get the king back. We're inside the box. Easy.
And how do you study
Wow.
this ship here if you're Jordan? He's lost the first 3 games. Ray is in top shape. What do you do here to try to come back?
Right now, smack yourself, water, anything. All right. Say, hey, mute yourself, let out a scream, whatever. Something needs to change and it needs to change now. Because if it doesn't, this could get really, 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 really bad, right? Jordan is a very top level player, as we know, right? Even stronger, I think. What's the rating difference? Classical, Bob?
So Jordan is rated 2714, I believe, in classical, and Ray is rated something like 2685. So Ray's
That's crazy.
he's outrating
It-
Ray by 30 points, but
I
we
mean,
know Ray's an absolute legend. He's also very
Right.
quick with the mouse.
right. Yeah. That's definitely a thing, right? Being quick with the mouse, which we're going to see that later. Mr. Mouse himself, Andrew Tang, actually, will be playing later today. Andrew Tang. So
Indeed.
out
And
for that,
what to think
guys.
about Danya Naroditsky, who's also an absolute legend with the mouse.
sheesh. I mean, he has a mouse. I'm sure by this point, he probably has a sponsorship from all the mouse that he's broken before, but also, the ones that he uses for good things, as we know, chat. We do know this.
Indeed.
Oh,
But
something's
as
wrong.
we speak, I
Something's wrong, huh?
think Jordan should have a slight advantage, but more importantly, he's up 10 seconds on the clock. This is his game to win. He needs
yeah.
to win this one. but,
Queen F4, he just played that.
Queen F4, it's a nice move by Ray. Maybe just trade
Man.
in H5.
Right.
I think trading H5 would have been a nice way to draw the game. But now I don't think Jordan has more
Uh-oh.
than a draw. He's up 10 seconds, so he has to try one way or another. But
Take on D.
Rob's,
Oh, he's gonna draw.
but
He's
Queen
gonna
E1,
take-
yeah.
Yeah, Queen E1.
He doesn't Queen E1. Just take the draw here if you're Ray G4.
Oh,
okay.
G4. Come on, Big Ray. Look at that G4. What an absolute
Right.
beast. Finding the way to box the king in so you can't get out. In a
Jordan's
bullet
got to
game.
try somehow, but
E4,
there's
that
simply
was
no way.
brilliant.
And so that ends in a draw. Ray keeps his 3-point lead. All right, so we see another Caruana here.
Oh, Bishop B5. I like this one. This was interesting. Try to take him out of book a little bit. Says Ray. Something a little different. Queen F4. I like this. It's different.
Indeed, Ray activating the queen very early on, but I like Black's position. The center is very
H5,
solid, and the
H4.
spawn on E5 is always a target.
Definitely. Definitely. I was going to say, put something on G5, play H4. Rook D1. Uh-oh. Yeah, black's still pretty solid.
Yeah, and also Jordan is up on the clock. Like generally, he's starting off really fast in the opening. However, wait, maybe knight takes d5, knight takes d5, take. You don't have rook b7. Oh, Ray misses it.
Oh, that was nice. Ugh. Knight takes d5.
That's
what a shot. He did miss that. He almost missed that.
That's
Actually, Bach did not. Big block.
That's a rare instance of Ray missing a tactic. But now he's moving all his pieces to the king side. h5 is now threat. If the knight moves, knight f6 wins the game. Also, knight d6 looks nasty.
h4, nope. c4. Look
Wait, knight d6 and c4. c4 right away.
Ugh.
Oh, if you move the queen, you hang c5, and then d4 is gonna hang.
Ray. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's getting bad here. 94, 93, b4. Right. Keep it there.
Sheesh.
Queen c5. Defend everything. Nice. I mean, queen f4. Knight d3. Take. Sheesh, bro. Great working him. Dang. But he's down time.
Yeah, Ray's crushing it. Wow.
He did this in Puzzle Battle too. He would be slower, but more accurate. He would always be slower, but more accurate.
Yeah, and we see Ray still down a couple seconds on the clock. Can he pull this one off? I mean, the position looks great. Maybe just double the rooks. Rook d7 coming very quickly. Jordan defending. But 9 seconds for Ray, 10 seconds for... It's really anyone's game. It's all about the clock. Rook d8. That's going to be checkmate.
Oh my goodness, that's it. How do you do it?
Queen c8, Queen g8. He missed mate a one. But still, he should be able to pull this off. He's up on the clock. Rook g7. Queen g8, Queen h7.
Oh my goodness, this is getting out of hand. He has to win a game. He has to win a game. Bach, he has to win a game.
Ray is crushing it. He's up 4 pawns. I don't know. I mean, if you're losing game after game, it's very, very difficult to come back, and it can just easily just keep going from here. But Jordan is doing a good job. Every game, it feels like he's up on the clock out of the opening, but Ray is really just so super fast in the time scrambles.
Yeah, it's insane, right? He speeds it up when he needs to. Super accurate, staying in the zone. As you see, both of them are in the zone here, but Ray is just... I don't know. He's locked in right now. It's really tough. You can't make an error. And if you do, he had the great position. Everything was going for him, and then it didn't. He's down. And this is rough, Bach. This is getting bad.
It's looking really, really tough. We saw some nice tactics by Ray once again. He sacrificed a piece there earlier on. We don't really have the time to show it because it's bullet, but I really like his position. In bullet, it's all about having the easier position to play. Now he goes h5, trying to open up Jordan's king, rook g3, maybe rook f4.
Oh,
and how are you going to defend here?
And just bring the team. You just slowly grab it. There it is. Bring the other rook over, correct? How do we do this? Maybe move the bishop and rook f6 and bring the rook in.
I was thinking maybe bishop e8 to c6, but I like what Ray has done here. He's solidifying the pawns on e4. And now rook f3.
Can't move anything. This is like frustrating. Rook takes f2. Oh my goodness. It's just
and queen f2. Oh, queen d2 and e3. That's game. Wait, just repeat once and e3.
Queen f. Wait, just push probably. Just push. Yeah, he's so locked in. Look at this position. It's like zugged
queen
out. Zug's won here. Wait,
but how do you win? How do you win? Jordan is hanging on here.
Yeah, he is hanging
on. Rook g3, rook g3. Wait,
he's getting out of this.
Suddenly flipped in, but he's down 10 seconds, and it's easier to move with the queen, especially in the time scramble. Take and give. You also have a bunch of checks for the queen.
Right. Takes, check, move. Ooh.
Just give checks.
The speed is insane right now.
Wait, rook takes g7. Can Jordan pull it off? He might. Oh,
check.
Rook g6, great move. Rook h6 with the.
Oh,
no. This doesn't win. Take and promote the queen.
Check, takes.
Wait, but Jordan stay up a couple seconds here. Ray has the check, so with the queen, he's got to. No, Ray's so slow.
Ray has no time. 1 second. Wow, Jordan has to move. He has to move.
Wait, who was flagging first?
How did this happen? How did it happen? How did it happen? You gotta be kidding me.
I have no idea. Jordan had 3 seconds
bro,
versus 1 second from Ray, but
oh my goodness.
It's always much easier to pre-move with the queen because if you're playing against the queen, all of your pre-moves get blocked.
I think he like froze. It was like a Yu-Gi-Oh card move or something, bro. Just freeze. You can't move. And he didn't move for like 2 seconds. Guys, did you see this? Like he did not move. Oh my goodness. What's going on in this position? Is it easy made it out the opening? Bach, what's going on?
I have no idea. f7 is under attack. I mean, maybe f5 is the only move because queen h8 checkmate is also a threat, and f5 is on the board. How do we follow up here,
queen
though?
H8, queen h8, queen h7, rook g8,
bishop
rook
g7.
E6. Oh, okay.
There's got to be something here.
Rook f5 after, but no, bishop. Jeez, it's
queen
got to be
h8 on the board.
Queen h5.
Maybe he just wants to repeat. He's up 5 points. A draw is a good result. I mean, after all.
He's just repeating. Wow. Sheesh. He didn't want to go for it. I mean, I understand, right? He's up. At least that feels better if I'm Jordan, though. I got one up there. Feels good.
Indeed. But keep in mind, you guys, that this is a 30-minute match. So Ray they will likely play something around 15 games. So if Ray reaches 8 points, he's already pretty much won the match. So the draw is a fine result. And as we speak, it seems that the players are headed into the break.
Yes, guys. You see how fast that was? We're having a quick break already, guys. We're just going to take a quick break, come back with another 15, regroup, and we'll be back with some more chess, guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, guys, to the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. All right, guys, so here's the bracket. Right here, as you see, Caro made it through. We got Ronak Satwani, Tuan Minlay made it through, and Jose Martinez. And as you see, we're going to have 4 more matches today. The match we're in right now is the second half of Ray Robson versus Jordan van Foreest. So here we go. We're in the second half. These guys are going to battle it out for another 15 minutes here. So, Bach, what's going on, man? Talk to me, Bach. This is scary.
Yeah, it's looking really tough for Jordan. I mean, Ray is leading by a score of 6-1. He's up 5 points. And as we mentioned, there's 15 more minutes on the clock. So that's likely going to be 8 more games or something. So let's say Ray reaches a score of like 8 points. Yeah, let's say he reaches 8 points. I think the match is already practically over. So Jordan needs to win a lot of games now in a row to try to come back into the match. But I don't see how, because Ray is crushing him.
Ray's doing it. I mean, he's just seeing everything. He's spotting everything. He's quicker. He's faster. He's more accurate. He's getting the time scrambles. It's really rough for Jordan here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Ray's an absolute beast. And we see Jordan switching up his strategy here. He's going for a quick B3 in the opening. This is what Hikaru likes to play in many of his games. But I already like Black's position. He has this nice Slav setup. Jordan taking control of the E5 square.
Absolutely. I like how he's playing it more like a London system here. In fact, a London system in reverse, which is actually a very, very strong opening for players that don't know this. But playing a London system in reverse with the a5, he put the bishop on f5, he played h6, he tucked the bishop. He literally just played a complete London from the black standpoint here, which is really cool to see here. From
but he just hung this pawn on e3.
He just hung a pawn, bro.
I liked
man.
Jordan's position because the knight on h7, but it's not over. Like f4 or 5 is coming in very quickly. And look at that. Oh, but now knight g5, knight g5, knight e4. And then as soon as the knight lands on e4, all sorts of tactics start arising.
Rook takes e4 for the score. Don't even think about it. You might as well, right? There you go. Like, might as well, bro. It's already a rough one. Rough ride for you, boy. I'm about to just sack it. F6? No? F6?
Oh, yeah. I think maybe Jordan had to try to go for someone like f6, but I think the difference really between Ray and Jordan is really two things. One is that it feels like that Ray is faster in the time scrambles, but also, when was the last time you've seen Ray blunder? Never.
Yeah.
He doesn't blunder, and Jordan, he is. Rook takes d6.
Right?
Rook takes d6. Rook takes d6 one apiece, but this is winning as well.
Oh, is it? Okay, Rook takes Rook.
Yeah.
Bishop on it. Queen.
Oh, Queen h4. That's an nasty move, hitting the
Queen h6.
But it doesn't.
But it's nothing. Wow, he says it's nothing in your next move, big fella. But how do you get out of this?
Oh, that's a good question. Rook e1, King f2 though. But Jordan 7 seconds, Ray it's 13. Oh, Queen e1, Queen e1. Queen. Oh, I thought Queen e1 traded queens.
Oh my goodness!
And you win on autopilot.
3
seconds though for Jordan.
Oh, yeah,
as long as Ray doesn't blunder checkmate, he's got to win this game. Rook g4.
He's gonna flag him.
Queen e4. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yikes.
Yeah, just no chance for Jordan
at this
here.
Point. Man, yikes.
And Ray opens up a 6-point lead. And as we said before, if Ray scores one more win, the match might be practically over. But don't cut out Jordan just yet. We go here into a Perling endgame. I mean, usually we see this in classical, not in bullet.
I'm about to go to sleep right now. I'm about to go to Berlin. Right, Berlin in a bullet game. How disrespectful. But no, it's funny though.
Well, the Berlin endgame is one of the most interesting endgames in the game of chess, but here we don't really have any time to go into the intricacies. But yeah, so I think maybe Ray's position should be slightly easier to play. I guess you cannot take on g4 because of bishop e3 and you lose that bishop. So we see here Ray having the kingside majority.
Bro, we got an end game for real right now, Bach. You know this, right? We're talking about an end game in bullet right now. A very long end game for move like 20. You know what I'm saying, Jack? We're going to be here a while. We're gonna be here.
I really like Jordan's position, by the way. He's pushing the pawns up on the queen side. The knight now has to move, and then if the knight moves, the rook can enter into d1. Actually, bishop d5. He hangs the knight.
Right. Oh, he did hang the knight. But he was so mad. But the rook was hanging. Yeah, bishop d5. That's why he puts those pawns up like that. Nice.
This got to be a win for Jordan. He's up like 15 seconds on the clock, and an exchange. Yeah, this one's going to be for Jordan. I'm pretty sure. I'll be shocked if he doesn't.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, Jordan. Right? You know, you root for him, man. Root for him, man. He needed a dub. He worked hard.
Indeed. Yeah, King is Rook takes c3. Yeah, that's going to be a win for Jordan, but Ray's going to, draw the clock. And, just take more time off the match clock. Okay, just pre-move everything. Doesn't matter. You're going to lose this game anyway. And we see here some GM strategies here. Ray does not take the pawns because there's always chance for stalemate. And your king can hide behind these pawns. And it's more difficult to get in that ladder checkmate.
And there it is. And mates. Jordan with the game. If I'm Jordan, I'm just like, all right. Told you, let me take my jacket off real quick. Just getting warmed up. But in fact, that should have been like 15 minutes ago. But it's he's working. He got a dub. That's good.
Indeed. So Jordan gets a win. He closed the gap a little bit down to 5 points, but still it's looking like it's all Ray. I like his position. Another like London setup. Maybe bishop b4 now. And
it works for him too.
Indeed.
Yeah. In fact, and knowing from watching Jacobson streams actually back in the day, many of them, that he his London system, he always would talk about the end games being very, very good for the London system. So having black here, you have a reverse London system, and having the end game, I mean, black's totally fine in all areas here.
Indeed, yeah. But now we see Jordan going b4. I like the plan a lot. Maybe rook to c3. Try to target the pawn on a3 because often the pawn is an asset, but here it feels like it's really more of a liability. We see Ray going b5, f3 by Jordan. I don't like that move though, because now knight b6 to c4. Very nice plan.
There it is.
By Ray.
Happen. Take.
Pawn takes, and now the pawn on b4. Rook b8 is coming. How are you going to defend that pawn on b4?
Wow, he
B5.
plays B5, but then I still play Rook B8, he plays B6, B7. Ah,
King
King
C7.
C7. Yeah, King C7.
You will.
He played Rook A7. Oh,
Right, so now he's hanging the pawn on A3, but the rook will get very
Interesting.
active on B2, King
he
E3,
wants
Rook
the
H2,
activity.
Rook
Rook takes
A7
H3,
though,
G5.
G5.
Keep the king
It feels
restrained.
like this
G6,
should be a
Jawski.
this should be a
What you
draw
thinking?
one way or
I'm thinking
another,
it's
but
some
actually
type
it's
of
tricky
draw.
for white. How are you stopping C2, C1?
King. Oh, I can't move the king over.
Well, I guess it's a
But
draw
then,
by best
what if I
play
get the
because you
king
keep
to
checking.
B5? King B5.
Rook F8,
after-
Rook F8.
Oh,
Rook
Rook
F8.
F8 gets down. Yeah.
But a draw is a good result for Ray. He's up 5 points. If he makes a couple more draws, the match is over. As we see, there's
Right.
a little less than 11 minutes on the clock. So Jordan needs to win pretty much every game at this point, I think.
And that, I mean, look, there's a lot that has to change for that to happen here. We're not seeing that. It's pretty tough. You really have to you have to start very strong. That's just it. He played this Queen D2 again. It got him in trouble last time, right?
Well, actually, I think it was with colors reverse. Jordan played it fine in that
Oh.
game. And it seems that he has blundered a little.
Funny.
Oh, wait, does Ray have a tactic here? Like knight takes,
Yeah.
no, bishop F7.
And
Okay, so
take
he's
on
up a
D4.
pawn here, but black has some
Bishop
compensation. I
B5.
guess.
Yeah, Bishop B5.
Right, bishop
and
B5, move the queen out of the
C2.
way. Queen
and then
C2,
queen
yeah.
B3.
I like White's
Me too.
position, especially from a practical standpoint, because those knights on G3 and F3 are always ready to hop in and create tactics over there. Also now with the queen on that side of the board.
Beautiful. Queen takes knight H4, C4. Love it. Love that move. A3. Oh, Bishop C3 hangs though, right?
But now
Isn't
he's
that hanging?
hanging his entire queen side. Yeah, bishop takes
Yeah.
C4, A2 is hanging
Everything
as well.
hangs
Knight
over
Knight G6, some tactics by
Takes Rook
Ray.
E7. Oh yeah.
Or
oh,
knight
he's gonna take
F5.
with the king. Knight F5.
Knight F5
yeah.
maybe.
Bishop G. No. He
No,
did it
wait, doesn't this
anyway?
just
That
hang-
doesn't
oh, bishop
work. Oh, bishop
F6.
F6. Oh, hitting with a
Oh.
move stir. Knight H6 hitting. Okay, Bishop G7. Nope, doesn't work. Close. G5.
Right, and now
Nice.
it's looking very tricky. Those pieces are a bit stranded over there, but
Right.
they are creating threats on that side of the board. Knight C4, 17
Nice.
seconds though for Ray. Knight D6, that's a
Knight
nice move,
D6,
hitting the rook
that's
and the bishop.
Very nice, right?
Knight-
Hitting
oh, Knight B7 as well.
Stinkers. C5.
Knight
C5 hitting. What do we do?
Oh, but
they take the knight.
Take on
yours.
A6, up 2
Take,
pawns,
take.
but both sides have like 12 seconds each.
We got the op in game. The op in game. Obviously, call the bishop.
Oh,
Here
wait, he
comes
has the bishop. He has
Get
the
him outta
bishop.
here. Oh my goodness.
There's got to
He
be one for
drops
Ray. E6 is very
bishop.
easy. Okay,
It's a
E6
wrap.
and then you have checkmating threats.
Easy one.
And,
Yikes. Yikes.
and Ray opens up a
Yikes.
6-point lead once again, and with a little less than 9 minutes on the clock, I think it might already be mathematically over
I
for
think it is.
Jordan at this point.
I think it is. I think Ray knows this too as well. I think Jordan is starting to realize this. I mean, he's just going to keep fighting here, but it was tough. I mean, at 5 points, but being up 5 and trying to bounce back, and then you also got the psychological hit there, bro. I'm down 5, right? If you're down 5 against anyone, and anytime like you're down 5, bro, like it doesn't feel great, you know. So it's a lot going on here, a lot of pressure, really tough.
Indeed, and especially against Ray, because Ray always is very precise in every single game.
Right.
And that's really the... Oh, wait, he blundered again. A takes B3, rook takes B3. That's,
Oh,
yeah.
man, family channel.
Like, against
Puzzles.
Ray,
Sheesh.
you can...
You
it's
can't do
just
anything.
100%.
You
He's just
blink
going to
wrong.
spot that 100% of the time.
Oh man, you blink wrong, it's over. It
Indeed,
doesn't
it's
matter.
over. And this is really what makes Bullet so difficult, in the sense that if you lose a game, it's very easy to lose another game. And then if you lose another game, it's very easy to lose another game. And then
Yeah,
suddenly
yeah.
you look at the score and you're down, wait, how am I down 5
Wait, hold
points in
on.
the
I
match?
was just wait, what? Hold up. Yeah.
I don't like what Ray is doing
Yeah,
here,
it
but I'm
hurts.
pretty sure he's still going to win this game because the 8 pawn's not going anywhere for the moment, it seems. Although
Move
it's
the
still on the
knight, right?
board.
Knight around night before, and then you pick a D5. D5 is probably good. Oh,
Wait, rook F1.
Wow. Whoa, wait a second. He making this very interesting, my guy.
Oh, just take on D5. I'll just take on D5
Yeah,
here.
you play
Not
king-
worry about
oh, just take
anything.
on D5, yeah. That's what I like it. King E6.
Knight C6
Yeah.
now. If you can keep the knight on the
D7?
board, that's even... he
Yeah,
does
he
give him
did
the
it
knight
this way.
eventually. And now he's down a couple seconds. Jordan has chances to flag him here. I think Jordan... can he flag him here? Ray with the pre-moves, though. He can pre-move a lot.
Yeah, he can
Ray
pre-move
moving
a
up the-
lot. And
I
he-
don't
and-
think Ray will make it in time. But he has the easier pre-move. G4. There goes the pawn. Still
Oh, yeah,
4
now
more
it's the
seconds for
pawn's gone.
Jordan. It's all about the clock here. Who's faster? Rook G3 was a blunder, but still 4 more seconds for Jordan. Can
Here
he
it
pull off the
is.
flag here?
It's all about who don't hang the
Ray
rook.
super fast though. Race is catching up on the clock. Wait,
How is he
Jordan's
ca-
being too slow, it feels.
What is he
Wait,
doing?
is
Move!
Ray gonna
You
flag
gotta
him?
go. Oh my, I'm out. All right,
gotta
y'all have a
go.
good day. You know the SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm out. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm about to head out. All right, I'm out.
I don't know what happened there. Did he lag there for a second? Because it felt like he was up 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden the time evened up, and Ray was up on the clock. And I don't know. I mean,
oh man,
very weird stuff.
That's very weird, bro. He had a, like just sigh.
Tough. And yeah, we have a little more than 6 minutes on the clock. Ray can literally just sit at this point. He can sit, but you don't want to do that. Of course, Ray will play it out. It's also, good practice for the next matches. But this is going to be a dub for Ray.
He had time. He had everything. It was just rough. It was rough there. It was rough. But now there's only 5 minutes left. I mean, he has to come back very, very quickly. I mean, there's too many there. So it looks like Ray is going to move through there.
Yeah, Ray is going to move through. We'll have a look later at who he will play in the bracket. And actually, as we speak, this game looks a little bit better for Ray, but he's a bit down on the clock. But as we mentioned, C4, nice move. Going for simplifications, maybe just take on D5. Queen B4 was a good defensive resource by Jordan, but the pawn on D7 is very tough to deal with, I think.
Yeah, especially after Queen E7 here. D7 anyway? Oh, but he could just take the queen. Funny.
Yeah, Queen F3. Wait, funny. Queen C1. Okay, we saw the evil bar swinging up and down.
D7 there. No.
Jordan up on the clock once again. Maybe you can try to flag in this game. Let's have a look. So we have a 3 versus 3. 4 more seconds for Jordan.
I mean, it's dirty right here. This just don't even like. I mean, come on. Same side, everything. We'll go mess up. This is.
I would just trade everything here if I was Ray. Just go F4, trade off all the pawns, secure the draw because he's down a couple seconds on the clock, and that's what he's doing. Just trade everything and just push that G pawn cooking.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this. Don't do this. All right. We got a draw. Stopping the bleeding.
Indeed. So the match is already over, but normally speaking, if you're up, you want to, every draw is a good result because you get closer to the win. Right.
It's a point. You're not losing a point. You're getting half of a point. Definitely helps.
But yeah, very, very tough for Jordan. I think he just practices bullet a little less than Ray. Also, Ray, as we mentioned before, he's super fast in puzzle rush. He's the best in the world. He's just undisputed in puzzle rush.
Yeah, being one of the greatest too at puzzle rush. In fact, the greatest still right now, being crowned legit. And then also bullet is kind of like mini puzzle rushes in many cases. So as good as he is in puzzle rush, playing these bullet games are kind of that, in smaller portions or bigger portions of it, bigger sizes, samples, I would say. But it's really helpful for him. That's why his rating is so nasty up here too.
Indeed, but actually, as we just spoke, he has blundered a little tactic here. Jordan is up a piece.
Beautiful.
He's controlling all the dark squares, and he should be winning this game. Although, I mean, E3 still some tactics. Although, wait, you're just getting checkmate. Queen G8, Queen H8 is a checkmating threat.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
You can give it check, but
King H3.
No,
laugh
H3,
at you.
Yeah.
Look all
but don't go
crazy.
F3 because of Queen C2, Queen C2.
He went F3. Wait, but no, he still has King H3, right? Oh, Queen F5.
And King H4, King H4, King H4, King H4.
Oh my
you walk
goodness,
out of
King
it.
on H4. You have to be kidding me. Rookie 4.
And you take with the King on G5. Yeah, and Ray's also getting flag here on top of all of his problems. So I guess you're just gonna let the time run out. Or just play a couple more moves. But this is gonna be a win for Jordan because Ray's about to get flagged.
What if he got mated? No.
Yeah. So nice win there for Jordan. Closing the gap a little bit down to 6 points. And we see what is this called? The Latvian Gambit?
Latvian Gambit, yeah. And he's
I'll
laughing. You see him laughing. You see him laughing like, I can't believe I'm playing this garbage. Like, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah, no, it's good to see that my good friend Jordan, he's still having a laugh, even though he's down so many points. But here's a frustrating thing about this opening is that Ray also knows this line. He knows literally everything.
Yeah, he knows it. Yeah, he's playing all the best. He did miss Rook 6 F6. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, D5 now hitting the knight and Bishop A7 flying in. That looks really promising. G5.
I mean, this is scary.
Yeah, Jordan up a little bit time on the clock.
Yeah, he's 3 checks. Nice, right? Oh, he takes. Why not take the pawn? He says. 95.
95. Oh, but 94. This is a tough endgame because the knight is dominating on that E4 square. Maybe just trade off all the rooks. Create a pass on the H pawn. On the H file, I was gonna say.
Oh, Rook D1.
This is nasty. King
C5.
Jordan. Once again, Jordan always starts off really fast, so he's always up a little bit of time on the clock. He's sacrificing a pawn here for activity, but does this work? A4, A6. Ray just takes it. Rook f1's flying in very quickly, I'd imagine.
Oh, rook f1 and then king e7.
Rook f1 now.
F6.
Looks crushing. Yeah, and he's going for it.
Rook
But
f6,
Jordan having
rook
that
e6.
rook f6, nice.
Ooh, there it is. Got him.
Okay, oh,
Knight
knight
f6.
c5, knight c5.
Oh my goodness. It's a family channel. Knight takes c5. Hit him, split him, and that's GG. That's a minute left on the clock.
Indeed. Ray getting another dub. We see Jordan going for, I don't even know how to call this opening, but I like Ray's position. He has activity. All his pieces are developed here. And now he can try to go for the white king on g1.
Knight takes, queen h4, h3 or g3? Knight g3, okay.
And g3, rook
Gotta
a8.
get out
Ray
the
has
way.
having all the easy moves. Maybe knight e5 to g4. Once again, a bullet you want to have. The easier position to play, and Ray has that here. Oh, by the way, don't go knight f5 because of knight f3. He's not gonna fall for that, right?
Knight f5, knight f3.
Yeah.
Tactics everywhere.
Indeed, f5 by
He's
Ray
baiting
bringing
him.
in more. Knight g4.
Like, you
Maybe
get
knight takes
mated over here. Like,
f2.
what
Does
is
that
going
work?
on? Jordan position very sus right now, right? This is very scary. Rook takes,
looks
queen takes g3. I mean,
crushing.
what the? How did we get here? What did we?
Oh, but knight h5? Knight
What a
h5, that's a
move.
very nice defensive resource.
What a
Because all of a sudden,
move.
this knight f2 is trapped. Where do you go? Knight g4?
What on
Don't
earth?
take the knight.
That was a 2700 move right there. That was literally knight h5, bro. That was
Knight
that was
g4 by
that
Ray
was
and-
classical chess right there. There's his
Oh, queen
classical
c4,
chess
nice
rating.
move.
Because bishop
Oh,
g7,
and rook takes
f5.
f5.
Oh my goodness,
Sheesh.
here come the 2700 tactics. I think he's awake now. I think he's awake now. I think he's
Indeed,
awake
but
now.
it's a little too late
It's a
because
little
as you
too
see,
late, big fella. But I think
the
he's
time
awake.
has just run out. But I think Jordan is crushing in this game. Queen j3 though, 12 seconds for Jordan. Oh, he hung the knight. Oh, he expected queen
He
h2.
expected, yeah, queen h2.
Tough.
Tricky.
And yeah, Ray is gonna get another dub here, and it will
man, that
probably
was
be.
good stuff too. Did he just hang his queen? He probably did.
Oh,
maybe not.
I guess that
but-
must have been a mouse slip. But yeah, that wraps up this
Mm.
match. Ray Robson crushing. He wins with 12-4 and moves on to the next round.
Wow, that was absolutely crazy there. I mean, another one from Ray and another great performance from what we saw here, guys. We got more matches coming up, obviously. So we're gonna take a short break, guys, and we're gonna come back with the next one.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something?
You know, hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my Queens side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell? Dude, how are you doing that? I'm not.
Coverage of the FIDE Grand Prix has returned. Who will win the second leg after Hikaru Nakamura's first stage victory? Catch Anish Giri, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, got Shaq, Mimidirov, Vidit, and others as they qualify and compete for the Grand Prix points in the top spots. You can also join Big Bach, box playing, and Women's Grandmaster Ketty for all the second leg action on chess.com. All right, guys, let's take a look at the bracket here. Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. Here we are. Nakamura is still, he's made it through. We got Robson, who just made it through. We just saw Ray put on a very commanding performance there against Jordan Van Foreest. Then we have Sadwani. You got Min Lee there, as we see. And then you have Jose Martinez. And we got three actually spots up there that are still left. Bach, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's this next matchup, too?
Yeah, no, we still have some more exciting matchups in this first round. But already in round number 2, eventually maybe we'll have Danya facing off against Ray Robson. That's going to be a huge matchup. We see the players are getting ready. If we have a quick look at the matchups from today, we see that Danya Naroditsky is playing Arjun Iragasi. That's going to start very, very soon. Then Andrew Tang, the absolute bullet legend, is taking on Fabiano Caruana. I'm very interested to see how Fabiano will do. And then we have Perez Ponza against Brando Jacobson.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, all these matches are absolutely bananas, guys. As you see, Andrew Tang is a bullet specialist, Naroditsky, bullet specialist. And Brandon Jacobson, you've seen as a bullet specialist, but actually his opponent is pretty high rated as well, right? So in the bullet rankings, if you haven't heard of him, because I have, but not too much, but I think his bullet rating is 3K. I don't remember, but I think I've seen him at 3K. Before Bach, Genghis K, has he been at 3K bullet? Do you remember or no?
Yeah, no, I had a quick look at all the stats. I think King SK, his peak bullet rating is 3260 or something.
Oh,
and Brando's peak bullet is something like 3280. So guys, these are the best of the best in bullet chess.
Wow.
Once again, Danya in bullet chess, I'll easily rate him top 3. There's Hikaru, there's Danya, and there's Tang. And there's Ferrugia as well, but okay, definitely top 5.
Definitely top 5. Chat, we need you to do something too, by the way. Chat, we need you to vote. Who are you going for? Naroditsky or Arjun Iragasi? Who are you going for in the chat? We need you to know. We need some votes right now. What's up, Jocelyn? See, I want to see Bach versus Jocelyn.
Oh, we have Jocelyn
in the chat trolling you right now. He's like, what's good, big fella? He just called you out, Bach. He really did.
Good to see our buddy Jocelyn. Yeah, type in the chat, who is your favorite? We're going to get started very, very soon now. And this is going to be absolute fire, you guys. But yeah, I do expect Danya to be a favorite, but Arjun not to be underestimated. He's made great progress lately in over the board chess.
So you're going to follow them myself right now. Get set up.
So we'll see how he will. We'll see how he will fare in this match. But it's going to be tough against Danya. He's an absolute legend in bullet. He's known to flag literally everyone under the sun.
Absolutely. Yeah, Naroditsky's a scary player. Arjun is actually underrated. And of course, he's coming in as an underdog because most people are in the chat. You see everybody saying Danya. I don't even see an Arjun in the chat anywhere. But of course, Arjun is a force to be reckoned with. He's very strong. He's young. And also he's from India too as well. So be careful. Right? Indian players. I mean, you got Prag over there beating Magnus, right? And you have Nihal, okay. And then you have Arjun. Then you got Sadwani, right? It's serious over there. It's serious. So Naroditsky definitely.
And then there's a couple. Then there's a couple more prodigies like Gukesh. I mean, there's just so many of them. I think Hikaru once made a comment. He predicts that one of these will break in the top 10. Of course, it remains to be seen. The way to the top is always very, very long. But India definitely has great prospects in the future. So I guess we're gonna get started any minute now. What do you expect from this matchup, Canty?
Well, Naroditsky always brings just the fire every time he plays. I'm a big fan of his play. I mean, literally tactics. Sack first, think later. That's just the motto, and he follows that a lot. I definitely love watching his games. So Naroditsky, a big fan of his play. I like that, but I like the fact that Arjun, I mean, he's made it who did he recently even had a tournament where a classical tournament where he just did like 7 out of 8, something ridiculous in the junior part of the champion. But games are on.
Indeed, and we are off, and we have some sort of tiered defense here. We see Danya playing very aggressively in the center with e5 and a knight e4, keeping pieces on the board. Maybe, okay, h3, I like the move. And the queen is f5?
F5, that's gross. That's gross, Bach. That's gross. But okay, bishop c4, automatic. He's
Yeah,
gonna play
knight
h6
c5
though,
is a
huh?
good... Knight c5 is a good follow-up, though, and
We need
h6,
to,
the knight
that's
has
why
to
he
move
went back.
back.
Then
Right,
you can do about it.
Arjun can
C4.
do better. C4, good move. Knight
Queen
b4,
b3,
but the knight is a little
c5,
bit off.
a3.
C5, bishop b3, good move by
B3,
Danya.
A3
Okay,
down.
rook d3 is a threat now, so rook 81, b6.
yeah.
I think Danya should be a little bit better here. He has more space, but Black is pretty solid here.
Black is pretty solid, definitely. Maybe a move like rook takes 91, knight d3, or maybe 91 now. Rook
Oh, Queen
d6.
d6, he blundered!
Oh
He
my
blundered.
goodness, he blunders. Jeez, Naroditsky.
He blunders a full rook.
The whole thing. Whoa.
Tough.
Jeez, you don't see those,
So-
and he is not gonna miss those. Arjun is not gonna miss those, bro. All right, it's
Indeed,
a
he
hey,
doesn't.
you know, brush it off. I got hit. Okay, oh, that hurt. You know, he uppercutted me. He caught me. Let's get him back, says Naroditsky. That was
Indeed.
nasty.
So
though.
Arigasi gets the first win of the match. Nothing too critical just yet. We see here the players getting off into a King's Indian. This is really
Wow.
a Danya's pet line with knight bd7. I wonder if Arjun prepared this because he's still playing very quickly and he could have expected this.
Yes,
But Danya's a real expert in these types of positions.
absolutely. I'm a big fan. In fact, I had my first GM win with the King's Indian, so it was actually it's a very special place in my heart. Is the King's Indian. So when I
Awesome.
see Danya play it, Danya is the man with his King's Indian, bro. Definitely, I love it. He also plays like many of the classical games, like Smith's Law, Bronstein. These positions, he definitely next levels them, I would say. But this is very spicy. I think White has some potential with knight f5. It's kind of knight b6 block. Oh man, I'm
Knight
scared.
b6,
I'm a
that's a
little scared.
crazy move. And
I'm a
but
little
this, I
scared,
mean,
Bob.
knight f5,
Oh my goodness, I'm a little scared here. Bishop b5, knight d6. Whoa,
knight d6.
Bach. Whoa.
Danya's
Hello.
getting crushed here. Isn't there an immediate win
Whoa.
for White? I don't see it right off
Just
the
go
bat. but
knight
maybe
back
just
to
knight
f5. Oh my goodness, come
Wait,
on.
he wins
Oh
two
my
pawns here, but
goodness, this is
Black
gross.
does get some dark
Sheesh.
squares, maybe.
Bishop
Bishop
g3. Bishop.
f4.
Ugh. Okay. Okay. All
And
right.
this is surprisingly tricky. We see that Irgasi is up in exchange and 2 pawns, but look at the evil wires, only showing +2 for White, and we see why.
Ooh.
Danya's pieces are perfectly coordinated here with the knights on h4 and f4. He's controlling all of the dark squares.
These
and
knights.
how
These
Wait,
knights. Bishop d4.
c5.
Here he is. Give
bishop
me the
d4,
exchange back. Appreciate it. If you take queen g3. Whoa, d3. Is d3
Can you
possible?
take on
Rook
d4? I guess not. He
Uh-huh.
takes anyway. Queen
Queen
c1, king
g3.
h2.
Oh, different. Dang, that calculation. Queen b2. Oh, he has king e3.
Oh, king
He has
e3.
king
That was
E3,
a
yeah.
nice spot by Arjun that the king could still go to e3. Okay, 12 seconds now each. Knight
that
g6,
was a
knight g6.
nice
This is
spot, wasn't
Danya's
it?
game to win. He's going to block
Jeez.
with the 9 seconds though for Arjun. Very low on the clock. Queen e3. There's got to be a win for Danya. 100%. He's just so fast in these positions.
5
Gonna
seconds.
take an f3.
Takes.
Danya's going to flag him here.
Is that not
100%. Oh, wait.
Check, check. Check.
Okay, 7
Check.
seconds for
Oh,
Danya. Take a
mm.
g4. Block.
He
Ah,
blocked the
wait, I
other
think there was a queen hang. Oh,
Yeah, he hung his
White
queen.
hangs his queen. Danya's going to win this one, and he's going to level up the score. It felt like this should have been a win for Arjun, but Danya hang in there, and he gets the dub.
Man, and the was wow, chat. That was crazy.
Indeed.
was
And now the
crazy.
question is, like, Arjun had a winning position there, but
Wow.
Danya gets away. Does Arjun tilt here? That's a big question.
You know what? Danya can tilt, but Danya plays. Everybody knows Danya's gonna play all night. He's like, cool. I'm down 50 points. I'm 3,100. I'm garbage. We're gonna play all night. I'm like, oh well, all right. Guess we here. That's how he's just that guy. So he's gonna fight all the way through. Arjun though is very resilient and doesn't care and just plays. That's what I like about it. No matter who he plays, he's going to play them. That's what Arjun does every time.
Indeed, that's the awesome thing about him. And I like his position. He's up a pawn. I don't really see what White can do here. And okay, h5, g5 was practically forced. You had to keep the files close there. So the question is, Arjun is up a pawn. How can he improve the position? He's moving his pieces over to the queen side. Knight b3, bishop a4 now. Bishop a4, pick up a second pawn.
All right. This is
Oh, wait, he mouse slipped. He mouse slipped.
Jeez, that's not gonna help, big fella.
Oh,
gonna help
that's
you.
so tough.
That's not gonna help. Uh-oh.
Danya.
That's a 32 piece. Danya looking beefy out here. 32-10. Whoa, 1-1. It's okay. Right. It's still close. Still close.
Indeed. So indeed, and as you mentioned, 3210 is a huge rating, but Danya, I believe he's been rated 3500, believe it or not.
Yikes. Man, that's a bad word, Doc. Yikes.
Indeed.
3500.
And now we see Danya going with f5, and he's got his King's-Indian type of position. He has his pieces over there.
Knight
on the king
f4?
side, maybe
Whoa, hold on.
4, but there's no threat though. Queen
Check.
e4.
What was checking? Rook
Take the
f4?
knight.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wait, you can take the knight and then sack the queen for the bishop. Pawn takes a 4, then take it for
Oh,
the
you
queen,
get all
take it
that
7.
material.
And you have to spot it because queen
Ugh.
g2 is checkmate otherwise.
Yikes.
Will Arjun?
Oh, he played
doesn't
knight
see it.
What? That's
Knight
spicy.
d4, but take now. Take and
Spicy.
like.
Well, that was
But
strange.
his king is
though.
open up here.
Yeah, king open. Appreciate it. Oh, he traded. Dang, he found that. Man, Arjun is really good, bro. That queen e6 was beautiful.
Indeed, but Danya up 15 seconds on the clock here.
Bishop,
King
no.
f4 now.
Mm.
Rook f8, nice find. Rook g1. So will Danya flag him here? I'm gonna say yes because it's
Knight
Danya.
f7. Yeah, okay. H4, yeah, flag.
But the
right?
knight is blocked, so you
flag
can go
is
after the
blocked.
pawn on e6.
And
But
now
there's
he
some
takes,
tactics
takes,
here. Now takes an f5 with a d pawn, d3, d3. How are you gonna stop the d pawn? I guess rook g1, rook g5, rook g1. So Danya bring up
Rook
the king.
t5 too, right?
This has got to be a win for Danya. He's up 14 seconds on the clock. H6, nice move,
Rook
and he's
t5,
up a
yeah.
pawn.
c5, b4, beautiful, b6. a3, lock it up. Take.
Yeah, 12 seconds for Arjun. Dya's gonna flag him here, 100%, 100%. Rook e5.
100%.
and
Oh,
it's a
look
dub.
at, yeah, I mean, this is crazy. You gotta have the time right. Your posture gotta be right. Your breathing gotta be in check. Everything has to be right. Playing Daniel here. I mean, that's crazy. He had a great game, but down like, what was that, 20 seconds almost? He was down on time. That's insane.
Indeed. And we see Daya being up a pawn here in the opening. You cannot capture on e4 because your bishop will be hanging in the end. So I
Yeah.
don't know. It's already looking like a tough start for Arjun.
Yeah, and, you know, Danya, what attributes to you know, Danya's success of how fast too as well as, you know, we see how much 30-second chess he plays, right? I mean, of course, if you're not familiar with his stream, guys, you definitely should be near Disky stream, Danya stream. But I mean, he plays 30-second chess for hours. And Brandon, another player as well. Here we're going to see later playing with Brandon. So let's see how that goes in today's match.
Indeed. He's done quite a bit of practice with Brando and Jacobson, Jose Martinez.
Mhm.
He's super fast with the mouse, as you just mentioned, due to all the 30-second practice. I would say in 30 seconds, he might be, maybe he's the best in the world. I think in
Yeah.
1 minute, it's still Hikaru, but 30 seconds, it's Daya's game.
Absolutely.
But as we speak, I like Arjun's position here. He's moving all his pieces to the king side, maybe a sacrifice.
Bishop takes h3. We play knight g4, h5, knight h2 takes. Yeah, he's good. There's no sacrifice. I guess everything's solid.
But the most, knight f4
yikes.
and knight takes g2 maybe. Oh, he takes the exchange. I think it would have been better to grab the pawn on g2. Danya being up 5 seconds on the clock, though. I mean, I still feel like this is Danya's going to win because of the time situation.
Yeah, he finds.
Knights hopping in now, 94, all sorts of tactics.
Wow.
You gotta be careful here again. 13 seconds for Irigasi, but the pawn is all the way down to a2. Wait,
He's not
can he
queen in
somehow
that
flip
one.
the pawn?
Knight takes c5 or knight d6,
Knight d6.
even greater.
But Danya with
There's no
the
knight
with the
f7
tactics,
though.
8 seconds
This
for
should be
Irigasi.
h2 takes nothing.
Right.
Knight f5. Look at
Knight
the instant
f5.
play. I know everything you're
97,
doing.
he wins the
Get him off
queen.
the board. Ah! And then rook takes, and he doesn't care about none of that. Rook takes g6. This is gross. He's in the zone. Oh my goodness. This is a family channel. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen right now. Get that off the screen.
Arjun was winning, but the time situation was all for Daniel. It was up on the clock. He kept those tricks in the position, and in the end, it was just too much for Irigasi to handle. So we see Danya getting another win, opening up a 3-point lead. Can Arjun come back from this?
After that, I'm trying to, can Arjun get up right now? Right. You know, after that one, that's a scary. You know, you get frightened when when you get hit with a combo like that. Bach, I'm sure you understand. Everyone has been hit with a combo where like, oh, he know how to hit for real. Right. So you actually have to you got to come back from that right now. Really. Wow.
And talking about combos, look at what Danya just did. He sacrificed a pawn on the queen side with the move b5, but by doing so, he smashed white's pawn structure. And I really like Danya's position. His king on g8 is always, maybe rook takes f2 and bishop d4. I was just going to say his king on g8 is perfectly sheltered, and that king on g1 is always a little bit more exposed.
And when you take on d5, we got the double ops, which is the bishops here. Danya is starting to work.
This is Danya's position, yeah.
There he is, Jimmy. Exactly, he did. 3-piece in the soda there, my guy. He definitely sliced him there. Queen b3 hits the knight.
Queen b3, but rook e2. Arjun keeping that exchange advantage. However, once again, the king on h1 is always super exposed. Knight e4, there's all sorts of tactics now. Knight f2, he gives back the exchange.
He has some comp with this d pawn, right? Well, I mean, queen d5.
Right, but the d pawn is about to
d3.
drop off. Queen d3, perfect
Beautiful move. Beautiful. Tie
Keeping-
everything down. What do you move? You can't think of a move. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, that was actually a nice move though. Knight e2, knight g4, because he got the pawn, but bishop f4.
But look at the time
F6.
situation. Danya still has 20
Every
seconds on the clock,
time.
and
Jeez.
Arjun 9. He's gonna flag him here 100%.
It's literally clockwork every game. I think you've said that 3 games in a row. Literally verbatim too. He's gonna flag him 100%. Like literally 3 games in a row. Every like 3 games back to back.
Yeah, and,
gonna
and this
flag
is
him,
what Danya
100%.
does. Oh, but is he though? Because the position is clearing up. But I
But the
don't
flag,
think Arjun
though.
will be in
Yo,
time.
Arjun,
Will he-
hold on.
Yeah, but
Arjun,
only one pawn
whoa.
left.
Whoa,
Only
big
one pawn
fella.
left.
Slow down. Slow down.
Can he trade off that last
Whoa.
pawn in the position? I don't
He-
think so, you know.
Oh, he couldn't
Not
find
a
it.
flag.
Dude. Honestly, that was insane speed though. I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of quick to try to get that last pawn off the board.
And this is what Danya does. He complicates the position so much, makes it so difficult for you to figure out what's going on. And suddenly you have a look at the clock and you're like, wait, how do I have 10 seconds? Danya
Yeah.
has 20. I'm going to get flagged. Like, that's what he does.
It's instant. Bishop d3, c4, attacking the pawns. I mean, this is scary. Like, why are you moving so fast, Danya? Like you playing 30-second. It really kind of throws you off.
Rook
And it's
e6, rook
accurate.
e6.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
find. Look at that.
Sheesh. When you
And
get
if
hit
you-
with this kind of stuff, he cheating, bro. He gotta be. Queen takes c4. Queen takes
but I
rook
don't
e1.
like-
Queen takes rook c1. Oh my goodness.
I don't like the decision he just made trading off the rooks, but he's still on
Yeah.
the pawn here. He's
Yeah.
also up 10 seconds on the clock
Mhm.
once again. Knight d4, king d5 though. What is the follow-up? Knight to b3. Trade now. I
Yeah,
feel
by
like
the way,
pawn
rook takes
c7
d7 was made. Back ring.
Yeah. So
95.
Danya still up a pawn, but I feel like that pawn on c7 is going to drop off. But look at the clock. Danya up 15 seconds once again.
Bro,
How
look
does
at
he
the
do that?
clock, bro, that's insane. That's a whole nother game. It's the 30-second chess, bro. I mean, I think that 30-second, really, he is conditioned. Guys, you'll see him play hundreds of games in a span of days of 30-second chess. And it's really showing off, or showing and paying off right here. I mean, up so much time.
Indeed. And now it's up to Danya. Okay, I like the decision he just made trading that bishop for the knight. Now his king is ready to infiltrate on the king side. Very tough position for Arjun. King e5, king f6, king g7 is gonna. He decides, you know what? I'm just gonna keep the position, maneuver slowly, and I'm gonna flag you.
The knight and right, bringing flag. I mean, look at that. Knew you was gonna push for that counter.
Ponza
play.
shakes.
I can take right now. I'm queening because you can't stop me on that side of the board. Sheesh, 6-1. Well, this is starting to look like a repeat, Bob.
Indeed, yeah, Danya getting another dub, up 5 points now in the match. I mean, I don't see Arjun coming back from this. Danya is just an absolute beast.
Yeah, this is this starting like, what's up, Salty? I see you in the chat. Well, chat. I mean, wow, it's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy. They see 4 more. They talking about adoption.
Oh, he trapped his own bishop, but f4 he saves it. All right, so how does this play out? Pawn takes h4 and rook e5. Now later on he can try to control all the dark squares on the board. 94, nice move.
That's a nice
Getting
move.
both the knights.
Yeah, that's a beautiful move. Beautiful move. And you know, I'm a big fan of the dark square bishop as Nerdisky is too. Danya is too.
Bishop d4, bishop d4, rook
yeah.
g3.
And rook G, oh,
That's gonna be
man.
another dub.
Oh my goodness. King h1, rook g3. Knight f5, rook e. Wait, knight f5?
But you take with the bishop on c8, and then you have a discovery. Rook, bishop
Oh,
g4, it's got to be a
yeah,
mouse slip.
Yeah.
Rook d3, and it's game.
What,
Danya
what was he
taking
intending
a-
with the bishop move? Where was he trying to go? What else was he trying to do?
I guess, well, here's my read. I guess he touched the bishop and then he wanted to move the knight, but Danya taking a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
And I guess it's going to be the last game until the halfway
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah. Sheesh, man. Brutal.
E5 by Danya, by the way, is throwing the
Sacrificing
kitchen
the pawn.
sink at him once again.
Yeah.
But I like how Arjun has played this. He's just ignoring that pawn. Okay, now queen b6. He goes knight
Like
c8. Aha, you can get the knight back by queen b6. I like Arjun's position here.
Dang, that was great.
Because, yeah, nice spot by him. And actually, also in this game, he's up on the clock. So this is Arjun's game to win. He needs to win some games sooner or later to come back in the match.
Absolutely. Bishop h6 hits the rook. He takes f6. Now we in the crib. Queen e3 next. Okay, rook d1. Queen e3. Queen. Oh, all right. He's the same idea.
But
Ooh,
look at that
penalty
Danya speed.
goes.
He is almost caught up on the clock. Still 5-second advantage for Arjun. He needs to win this game. I like this
Arjun.
position. I like the clock situation.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
he's down so many points. He cannot afford himself to lose this game.
Good time management from Arjun this game.
Indeed. So we see Danya going queen to c6. And as we speak, the time is evened up. And now the
Here we
deep pawn
go.
starts pushing up the board.
Here we
Good
go.
tactic for Arjun. No, but the deep pawn is super weak. Just trade and take on d6.
Okay.
Okay.
Now get the pawn.
Can he win this game?
That's
He's up on
nothing.
the clock though.
Queen. Okay. You want to draw?
Rook
No. Queen
e8.
f3.
No, queen f3.
Queen f4.
Don't sleep on
took
don't sleep
those.
on Danya though. He's gonna speed up here. Rook d3. I don't like the
Here
decision.
goes.
Now it's a bit easier. And we see the pre-moves by Danya.
Yeah.
The
He caught a few.
moves are
caught a
flying
few
in
seconds
really
there.
fast.
He caught
I
a few
mean, I
seconds.
just don't know. I don't know how he does it. He knows when to pre-move and when not to.
When not
Like,
to,
how does
yeah.
he know that? Oh, and
Yeah, I mean-
a5 now. That a pawn
No,
is
he's
flying up the board. How are you
tripping.
stopping it? How are you stopping it? But rook
Oh
a4,
my
nice find. King
goodness.
c. Oh,
Here
but king
goes.
b4.
And we winning.
This is gonna be another dub for
What?
Danya.
Yeah. He's gonna. I think
Okay.
he win this.
A7,
What a
A7, rook
pawn.
A6. Rook B5. What was that? Okay, rook A5 now. Rook E2.
It's
I guess
close. I don't know.
But it's gonna be all about the clock. 4 seconds each. Danya looks to be faster here. He's
Oh,
moving
the pawn
really
was
fast.
hanging.
But the rook, I think Danya's gonna flag him. He's gonna flag him. But will he be in time? The queen's moving up. No.
Oh, he didn't
it's
get
gonna
it.
be-
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Arjun with the save. He gets the draw.
Indeed, he grabbed Danya's rook just in time to save the draw. But Danya is crushing so far. He's leading by 6 points. Can Arjun come back from this?
Yikes, man. I mean, look, leave him alone, man. Like, sheesh, he need to slow down. In fact, that's why the game has been aborted there, guys, because we're about to take a short break and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is the Bullet Chess Championship brought to you by DigitalOcean. Okay, guys, here we are. Here we are. So we're in the second half. You can see the bracket up there, of course. Bach, what's going on, man? Can we inform some people of what's been going on?
Yeah, Dia's crushing it. He's up 7.5, 1.5. But we just had a very quick look at the bracket. The matches are becoming tougher and tougher for all the players. But yeah, how do you see Arjun coming back from this? I mean, it's looking very, very tough for him.
Well, first, the chat is 3,500 rated. Sometimes they 500 rated, sometimes 3,500 rated. But the chat did vote, and it was 68% Danya, 32% Arjun. So far, the chat is actually dead on. In fact, I mean, right now, it looks like they're well above 68% here being Danya. So
yeah, so actually still quite a lot of Arjun believers. But let's see how he will try to come back from this. Daya already has accumulated 7.5 points. We talked about this before. These matches last 30 minutes. So the players will generally play something like 15 games. So if you score 8 points, the match is already almost over. So, I mean, Arjun has to win a lot of games now to try to come back into the match.
He does. And Danya doesn't lose a lot, right? Danya, and that says a lot. Danya doesn't lose a lot of games. And you got to beat Danya a lot of games. A very rough situation to be in. Oh, this is a very already nice King's Indian here. I got ideas already on F3. So he plays a rook up there. Got it. Take. Love this
so the difficult thing about Danya is that it's so difficult to beat him. If you get a good position against him, he's just so tricky. And look at this. Already the pawn at e4. How are you going to defend it? I think you don't. And then your whole position collapses.
All right. He defends it by tactical means. Knight b3.
Oh, knight b3.
That's for me. Sheesh, big fella.
Rook d1 though. I mean, you still hang on, I guess.
Right,
oh,
I guess you hang on. But can I take on e4 anyway? Take everything on e4. Everything.
Right, because you take on b2 in the end. B2 in the end, right?
Yeah, you take on b2 in the end. Yeah, you take on b2. Oh, okay, that's cute.
So Arjun finds rook takes d6. That's a nice find. He's hanging on into this game. Queen b3, queen d1 maybe.
I mean, queen e1.
Queen c5. Hitting the rook, but rook d7. I mean, the thing I don't like here for white is that king on g2 is always so exposed. Like Danya should always have some tactics against that king. He's got maybe a move like h5. There we have it on the board, trying to soften up white's king's position. Queen e3, nice move.
Loving it. Take, king h7, tuck and roll. Bishop f8 move possible. Queen c5.
Queen c5. Yeah, and once again, look at the clock. Danya up 6 seconds on the clock. And I think Arjun should have traded the queens there. We see Danya trading here. I guess maybe Danya is just going for the professional approach here. He knows that, hey, I'm up so much time. A draw. What is he doing?
He tripping, chat. I mean, this is objectively drawn. Wait a second. B6 though. B6 is
right, but you keep the bishop on b4. Bishop on b4.
Now he's just chilling. Yeah.
Wait, no, but I think it's a win. You go with the king to g4, bishop on b4 now. B4 now. Go. No, he moves. No. Wait. Is he gonna make it in time though? King back to g4 and b4. I think it's winning b4. No. I think no. It's got to be a draw, but
yeah.
Let's see what Arjun will do here. He will try to flag him, I guess. A little bit more time for Arjun, and we have a repetition.
Man. That's a draw. Yikes. Carol Khan. We got the King's Indian attack against the Carol.
Yeah, so Danya keeps a 6-point lead. He has the 2 bishops here. I already kind of like his position. Let's see how he'll try to put the pressure on Arjun here.
Absolutely like his position here. Bishop g5, very strong. 96 is coming. There it is. Bishop h4. And that's a nice little route for the knight. Kick that boy. Queen c2. There it is. Tuck and roll. Bishop g3. To move and knight f5.
Yeah, so he's pushing on the king side. However, that opens up squares in his position, and he hangs upon an f7. Knight f5 can come any moment now. b4, nice move by Danya. Where do you, knight d3, but the knight looks very loose there. Okay, knight f5, maybe bishop c4, rook 81. Because bishop b4? Does that work?
That can't work. That just, I mean, look at the attack, right? b6.
Bishop f4.
Anyway, bishop f4. That's nice. b6 anyway with rook b1. Oh, he has a6.
All right, h4, nice move by Danya. I like how he's played this. He solidified the king's position, but I kind of like Arjun's position here. I mean, the pawn on c4 looks pretty strong. He can put a rook on d4 any moment now, and there it is. So maybe
how do you get in here? Like rook takes knight d6 tactics.
Oh, but knight d6.
Yeah. a6 pushes. This is very annoying. a6. Like now, how do we get in there?
Yeah, but I think Black's position on the king's side still looks pretty solid. c3, maybe c3 and c2. How do you stop that pawn? Danya up on the clock though once again. 22 seconds against 19.
Nothing there. Dang. Rook d1. I guess we're trying to take on. Oh, he took the bishop. We saw some sack possibilities. Argent getting rid of all that counterplay. Very nice. Yeah, he did. Time's still good though.
Yeah, but
2
Diane's still up
seconds.
a couple seconds on the clock. Can Arjun make a queen c6? His king is completely solidified. Maybe he can start going after the white king, knight c5. And Arjun suddenly up on the clock. No tricks for Diane, it seems.
No tricks.
Knight takes g3, huh? That's
Huh?
kind of unnecessary.
Right?
Time's evening up here. Arjun's still
Here
up
we
on the
go.
clock. Who's
Here we go.
faster?
Here we go. You know who's
Diane
faster.
pre-moving. I
You
know who's faster, but
here,
will
big
he?
fella.
Wait, both sides pre-queening. Oh, queen f5. That's a losing move. That's not
He
okay.
finds
Arjun's
it.
gonna queen the pawn. Can he make
He
it
doesn't
in
have enough
time?
time. He doesn't have enough time. This is. he
But
ain't
maybe he
doing
can.
this one. Yeah, he
I was
ain't
gonna
doing that
say.
one. He
I
gonna
was
have
gonna
to
say
have
maybe
some
he
type of
could-
magic for that one.
Indeed. Maybe he could block Diane's pre-moves if he queen just a little bit faster, but Diane just super fast. Saves the draw there, keeps that 6-point lead, and with a little under 9 minutes on the clock, it's looking very tough for Arjun.
Absolutely. 9 minutes on the clock here. We have a Sicilian. Some Sicilian here. Queen c7. Looking good. Take on that 4 mini cases. Looks like Nightdorfish.
I
Before
really
take
like
two.
Diane's position here. The pawn on c2 is hanging at the end, and also
Yeah,
the pawn on
that's
b2.
B2. I mean, right. Everything hanging. This should be 5 first, maybe. Maybe not. Take on c2
Takes
first.
pawn on c2, maybe
Take
queen
on
takes
b2.
b2. So
This should be 5.
right, and he's up a solid pawn here. He can start pushing on the king side eventually with a5, a4, create a passer, and he's also once again up 8 seconds on the clock. Like, how does he do that?
That's a lot of time in bullet. That's a lot of time. 8 seconds. A5.
Indeed.
There it is. There it is. A5. Rook
Indeed.
E5 was to defend the pawn. A4. I mean, he has Rook A7. Rook A7.
Yeah, I think in bullet, if you're up 8 seconds on the clock, you can say that one player is already practically winning. He goes Rook A5, preparing to go maybe B3 and A3, King D3 by Arjun.
Takes
Nice
B3.
move.
Takes.
Okay, so Arjun is caught up a little bit on the clock. I
Rook
like
B8.
it.
Oh,
Wait,
but the
huh?
pawn's
Rook
hanging.
F7.
Oh, but Rook
Rook
C5.
B7, Rook B7, Rook F2. Okay, he's still hanging on there. Rook C5. Position is still tricky though, but the time has evened up.
Oh, was Rook A5 a thing there? Oh.
But the position is still easier to play for Danya, up a couple seconds on the clock. Can he flank Arjun here?
Here we go.
He's
We
going
go
for
to
some
dirty
checks.
flag. Dirty
He's
flag.
gonna go for it. Right, so G4 gets coming to dislodge the Rook on F3. 15 seconds for Arjun, 20 for Danya, Rook to D6. How is he gonna try to pull up this flag here? H4, okay, 18 versus 13. With G4, okay, he's getting the Rook to G4. Now he can pre-move easier. But don't go Rook A4. Those are
Yeah.
long range moves.
This is what
Those
I
are
do
long
here.
range.
I just watch because this is the scariest part of bullet right here. This is actually the scariest part. Not playing any other part of bullet. Right here is the scariest part of bullet chess.
Indeed, 7 seconds for Arjun. He's being very, very fast, but Danya
There it is.
still
I
up.
told you.
Oh, he
They
hit the
got
Rook.
him. I told you, bro. This is the scariest place to be in bullet chess. Is right there. Not in the opening. Not in the middle game. Not in the end game. Right there is where that's the scariest place to be in bullet chess. Scariest place. Scary, bro. None of your opening prep helps. None of your tactics work. It's the scariest part of bullet chess. Every
Indeed.
time.
And we saw Jacobson there in the chat. We talked about these moves, Rook A4, Rook G4, how these are long range moves, right? These take longer to take with your mouse. What you want to do is
Right.
go for moves like King G1, King H1,
Wow.
because those only take a fraction of a second. So those moves caught Arjun a little bit too long. Oh, wait, Danya hung it.
Bishop H3, hitting, splitting, get the man off the board. He shook. Oh my goodness. Wow. Bishop H3 is getting bad, folks. It is getting bad.
Indeed.
5 minutes left.
And yeah, there is strategy involved in this pre-moving stuff. It's not like the players just move randomly. They try to figure out which pre-moves are the easiest to make. We see Arjun going for the attack here. Danya has kind of played in the center though, with knight at D5.
Oh, I mean, did he mouse slip or
Oh.
something? Why is this king on?
Bishop.
Wait, what happened? Did he mouse? This king. Oh,
He's
you
just
know what?
getting-
Look. Oh my goodness. I gotta take a break. I'm out. This is getting bad. We call his manager.
Queen F2.
Call his manager. Yo, let's get somebody on.
But
the phone.
Arjun doing a
Fox
good
is the
job
best
here. It's
pre-move
not.
player of all time.
No, that is not me. That is the Jose Martinez Alcantara. He's very good with the pre-moves. That's not bad. Oh, don't take the rook. Don't take the rook because rook G8 checkmate. That's a nice find by
Oh,
Arjun.
Rook G8 checkmate. Y'all see that? Dang, call the ambulance, but not for me. Exactly. Right. Call the ambulance, but not
Queen
for me, big fella.
G3, great find by Danya.
Rook
Now rook takes
C3.
C3 perhaps,
Right, easy.
and
move,
then
man.
take an F1. Now take an F1. He doesn't. He goes rook E3. Another good move. Rook E2 is coming.
Rook
Dyan's gonna
E2.
win this game.
Ricky 2 check should be all toe. Oh, king for the run. Queen A6 coming, nice.
Yeah, Danya has a 20-second lead here, and white is about to get checkmated. I feel Queen A6 is coming, and that king is going for a hunt.
Whoa.
Arjun letting the time run. I think he's just a little frustrated at this point. Yeah, he's just getting checkmated this game as well.
Even though it is Danya with a 32-25 bullet rating, like, you know, it doesn't matter. Losing is losing, and it just doesn't feel that good.
Yeah, so Danya gets
Sorry.
another win, opening up a 9-point lead here. Just absolutely insane. He's showing why he's one of the best players in the world in bullet chess.
Absolutely. Look at the position. I love these positions. White's crushing E5. I mean, all automatic initiative. Knight takes D5. Automatic initiative here. But I guess he's hitting back with some very nice counter blows, to say the least. Very nice.
Indeed, yeah. Arjun found some nice moves, but I like Danya's position. It feels like it's easier to play. Knight F5 is a threat, and F3 as well. And look at these knights on E4 and C5. They're always going to be loose. And knight takes G7. Wait, is Danya winning another game already? King F8 though?
This is strange, huh?
Knight F5 back. Because if you trade on D1, and he finds it.
And he finds it because it's made on D8. Oh my goodness, guys. He brought the puzzle rush tactics out. I mean, he got the Gary look going on. You see the Gary face? That's the guy. Even, you know, when he was younger. Y'all know he used to train with Gary a little bit, if y'all don't know. But look, you know, he got the Gary face going on, right? I mean, he in the zone. He in the zone.
And once again, look at that clock. Danya up 10 seconds on the clock. Ruchi, nice move by Arjun. G3. Danya has a cover. Rook G6. Oh, he hangs a bishop there. Yeah, although the rook is hanging in the end.
Which is still strange.
Can Arjun make it in time? 27 seconds for Danya.
Oh,
16 for Arjun.
Whoa. You want to draw, big fella? No. It says no.
What is your guess, Canty? Is Arjun gonna make now he gets the A pawn?
Yeah,
Danya's gonna flag him.
And he got the H pawn running. Now you got to deal with the H pawn. I got 10 seconds. He's gonna go down here, I believe it.
Rook F5, nice find, moving the rook and defending that H pawn, and 6 seconds. It's gonna be another win for Danya. It's just how does he do this? He finds every last resource in the position.
Yeah.
He just keeps up the time, and at the end,
he finds
flagging you like every single game.
It's almost like playing a computer, bro. It's really like.
Let me tell you something.
Letting out of breath there, frustrated. What you got, Bob?
Against all the players I've played online, Danya is easily the most tilting, and I've heard the same from Jaws, from Brando. Like, you lose one game, then you lose another one, and then it's suddenly like 2 a.m. You're tilted out of your mind, and yeah, that's what Danya does to people.
That's right.
He's just so good.
Yeah, and the discipline is there because even when he loses a few games, he may be losing a match. I've seen him down. In fact, I've seen Jacobson been up 6-7 games one time on Neraditsky, but that probably was a night on Neraditsky. He'll even stop the stream. Chat, y'all remember that? Neraditsky, like, no, I can't stream no more. I'm down 20 points. Y'all can watch my games. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to work for 7 hours.
Wait, C6 has got to be a mouse flip from Danya. I'm sure he wanted to go C5, hitting the rook, and C4, trapping the bishop.
Correct.
I like Arjun's position, but
nothing to
this
capitalize
sounds repetitive.
On. Yeah.
But look at the clock. 10 extra seconds for Danya.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
every game single game.
Like every single game.
And that's why he's able to win game after game. Like, he's up on the clock, and that's just gonna get to you at the end of the game.
It really does. It really does. Yeah, but then actually you have to realize, okay, I'm playing my best and playing one of the best, right? And it is what it is. Oh, Queen A5 with Knight F3 check. So you've had to play King F1. Also, Queen takes D2 is a thing. Like, this is deadly.
Right. Rook D6, nice move by Danya, preparing other tactics. Queen A3. He's just making it so difficult for Arjun to find these defensive moves. That's why he's draining the clock. That's how he gets these time advantages. Now he has a great endgame. That pawn on the knight on D4 is just so strong, and now he can maybe create a pass pawn on the king side.
I'm also seeing sacrifice potentially eventually on B3.
Yeah. Check. Oh, knight F5.
Oh,
great
winning.
find.
Rook takes, king takes.
Because look at this. White's extra pawn is the A pawn, but that is not going anywhere. And black, in the meantime, is creating a passed E pawn, which is going to distract the white king. And there's going to be another win for Danya. E3, E2, it's just game over. This is not an adoption, right? But he has more than a 10-point lead. Do we get another game, or is that
that's time?
That's match?
That is a match. A good match. Another one. I mean, Nerdisky put on a showing there. She's showing why he's one of the best to do it, guys. That is match number 2. That's amazing. Well, guys, we aren't done yet. We got more coming up. So we're going to take a short break and get ready for the third and final match, guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something.
You know, hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my Queens side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell? Dude, how are you doing that? I'm not.
Chess.com's coverage of the 2022 Candidates Tournament is coming this June, guys. Watch the top players compete for their chance to face Magnus Carlsen for the World Championship title. Tune in to chess.com/TV to enjoy exclusive footage of the playing hall and expert commentary on every move. All right, guys, this is the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. Let's look at the bracket. So here's the bracket. Hikaru Nakamura up there. You see Ray Robson made it through. Nerditzky just made it through. Ranak Sadwani just made it through. We got Minlay just made it through as well. And then we got Jose Martinez down there too. All right, next matchup is here. Chats, it's time for you to vote. Bach, what we got, man? What do we got? Chat, Tang, and Caruana.
Yeah, no, this is going to be another exciting matchup. Andrew Tang, a Bullet legend, is taking on Fabian Caruana, former World Chess Championship challenger. I think, though, that Tang's got to be favored here. He's very, very fast with the mouse. But yeah, I don't really know what we can expect from Fabi. I don't really see him playing a lot of Bullet. But given Tang's experience, he's got to be favored.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Tang is a huge favorite. I think we all know Tang is a huge favorite here. Now, Fabi is Fabiano Caruana. Like, you just say the name, it's like, oh, snap, you know, earth shake, right? Fabiano Caruana. Like, that's the man. But this is Bullet Chess. And we do know that, you know, when you say Andrew Tang, in the Bullet world, you know, that's that man. That is the guy. Him, Nerditzky, and maybe even a few others. Caruana, you don't actually say much about Bullet at all, actually.
Yeah, no, Fabiano is, of course, a beast in classical chess. He's just super, super strong. Also in Rapid, he's been crushing it in the Rapid Chess Championship that's been happening every week here on chess.com. But in Bullet, really one of the first names that comes to mind is Andrew Tang. I mean, he's just so fast with the mouse. I mean, some of his videos are just absolutely insane. What he can pull off with just a couple seconds on the clock. And I'm hoping that we see more of that magic in this matchup right here.
Absolutely. In fact, let me get set up. Follow GM.
Mm-hmm.
See
I
what we
wonder
got.
how
Andrew
he came
Tang.
up with that nickname, Penguin GM.
GM. I know.
Penguin
Like,
GM1.
Penguin GM1. Right. He had it for a very long time, from what I hear. GM. Something about penguins. And then you got Fabi as well. So, all right, chat. It's going to be game time coming. Let's get your predictions up, chat. Still put your predictions up, and then we're going to let you know the percentage later. But predictions up. Do you have Fabi or do you have Tang? Do you have Fabi
Type it
or do you have Tang? Type it in the chat.
The Tang gang.
The Tang gang.
Or Fabi gang.
Tang gang.
Indeed. And as we speak, we see the players getting ready here. Both of them looking very, very focused. I think Tang is streaming on his channel, Penguin GM1. And we see Fabiano Caruana as well joining in from Zoom. All right, so let's see. I guess we're going to get underway any second now.
And Fabi always looks nervous for some reason. I feel like Fabi always looks nervous, but like I guess he just always looks that way. So it looks like he looks nervous, but he's really not.
And we are off. So we have a
He's
queen
fast.
accepted.
Oh,
by Tang.
look at his rating.
Tang pre-moved pawn takes d5. How did he do that?
All right. Pre-moved it. Look at it. Look at Fabi's rating though. It's beefy. Oh, it's definitely up there. Fabi 30, 44.
Yeah, but Fabi holding his own here in the opening stage of the game. But here we see him going for a little bit of a thing. Rook c8. Okay, so I guess we're going to trade now on b8, and Black will take with the knight. I like Black's position here. He's also up 1 or 2 seconds on the clock, so maybe Fabi can surprise here in the very first game. Who knows?
Really? Ooh, Fabi, like, yo, I'm here. I'm here. Y'all forgot about me. I'm here. He's working. Hey, look, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Fabi right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really impressed. Look at the time he keep it up.
But he hangs the pawn here. Knight c4. You can't defend the pawn on
yeah.
a3. But he's up 5 seconds for now. But don't. But Tang is gonna speed up. Just wait for it. He's gonna, you know.
Wait for it, right?
Just wait for it. Just wait for it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, chat. He said, just wait, chat. Just wait. That's what Box said. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait for
yeah,
it.
you won't. You will
Late
not know
flight.
what you're gonna see. Okay, so G3.
G3.
He's done a lot of time though. 19 seconds for Tang.
Ooh.
So what is he doing? I mean, you cannot play this slow.
You know,
King
I
4,
guess
his
he's
position
like,
looks
yeah,
good.
I got it. You
Oh,
know,
he's
how
gonna
he
win a
is.
second pawn here. Take on E6, take on G4. Now wait for the speed.
Yeah,
Wait for
I
the
got it.
speed.
It's I
Wait
got
for
it under
check.
control. It's all under control.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's so calm.
But actually, it's a little bit tricky because Fabiano has 2 minor pieces. If Fabiano would only have 1, he cannot get more than a draw. But if he keeps those pieces on the board, he has chances to flag and win this game. But here comes the pawns. Wait, that's gonna be a win.
Them
G7
boys
and
rolling.
G4.
Them boys strolling down the park with the boys having a good day.
Tang should have this one. And
Tang
Fabi
with the bang.
resigns.
Sheesh, Fabi down the first one.
I think that resignation was slightly premature. I mean,
Yo, how is he
still try to
moving?
flag him.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Buck? Yo, did you see him do
Tang?
the turn? Bro, he turned around and moves was still moving on the board. I'm not the only one who just saw that, chat. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Tang just? Oh, let me close the door real quick. Oh, I'm making coffee. Like 5 moves
yeah.
was played when he was making his coffee. Like, what the heck is this man doing, bro? What on earth is that? That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. His pre-move game is nuts. Y'all saw that, chat? No look move, right? You know the no look pass, the no look move, the no look move from
And
Tang.
in the
Jeez.
meantime, it looks like Tang is crushing here on the queen side. I mean, he takes on D3. It's up 2 pawns. The D pawn is also going to get super dangerous. Maybe just trade the bishop for the knight, then move the bishop out of the way, push the D pawn down the board. King H8, bishop G5. Maybe still some tactics for Fabiano on dark squares.
Oh, wait, that feels strange. Bishop F8 feel like a mating technique, especially if you move the bishop, bishop F6, bishop G7, knight F6.
Right, but the one thing, I
But
mean,
that's not
Tang is
possible.
super fast at the end, but it feels like he's being a little too slow here, like in the middle of the game. Right? Do you know what?
Oh, wait a second. Do we have play? That's
We
gotta be.
do.
Well, hold up.
Right, so Tang's still up 2
Wow,
pawns. He's
interesting.
figuring out how he is going to push that B pawn down the board. F5, nice move, making sure he can never get back in
Some
checkmate.
love,
B2,
yeah.
B1. Oh, wait, but he's threatening checkmate.
E5.
Okay, rook
Oh.
C8, rook C8.
Actually,
What
I
a
guess
nice
same
find by
thing.
Tang.
Jeez.
But not over
Wait,
just
it ain't
yet.
over yet.
Still some tricks
Oh.
for Fabiano. F7, just queen takes. And yeah, just simplify the position.
Fabi. Hello. Hi. Yikes.
Tang taking a 2-point lead
2-point
here.
lead.
Don't estimate the tricks and the speed at the end from Andrew Tang.
You making it a show. That's 2 for 2.
Indeed. So knight h5, nice move by Fabiano. And once again, like we see that Fabiano gets that lead on the clock during the game, but at the very end, Tang speeds up and he's really capable of pulling off a win in any position. And look at this. Look at that bishop on a8. It's completely dead.
Oh, that's
Can
a
never come back
bishop?
into the
Oh,
game.
my bad, Bog. I didn't know what that was over there. It didn't look like a bishop.
Yeah, it's just a spectator at this point.
I didn't actually know what it was. Yeah, it's just sitting there. Forgot that was there. F5. That's good.
F5, nice move. Maybe E5 now as well. I mean, there's G4. He's just making sure that this bishop on a8 is going to be completely blocked in.
Get the knight to H5. How do we do that?
It's a very good question.
That's a long way. G1,
it's a long
E2,
way indeed.
G3, H5.
E5, but this opens up that bishop on a8. We were talking how, but knight
Ugh.
E5, that's not the way to go. And now
D7, knight
the
C6.
moves.
Oh, we can just take. Oh.
Right, but don't sleep on the position because the king on G3 is a little bit exposed.
Knight
There's
takes
always, the
F7.
potential. Knight F7 maybe, or bishop F5, another nice
Oh,
move.
that's beautiful.
Rook D6, Queen C2, lining it
Queen
all up. Maybe just
C2.
move the knight maybe, and Rook E8. It looks crushing, right? Knight F3
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
you just
board.
played knight F3. Simple. Simple.
Yeah. Okay, but now Queen D6, maybe you have to sack the exchange, and King G7. Oh, but 8 seconds for Tang. 8 seconds for Tang. Can he pull this one off? Bishop H7.
What is that? What does that even do?
hung the
There's
pawn.
mate. Rook F2.
I
Where's
feel
the
like Tang,
mate?
he's a little bit too slow once again, like during the game.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna get flagged here by Rook takes F7 though, missed. Rook F5. Oh, Rook H2. Yeah.
Made it. Get Fabi with the
Here's
little
the-
shrug. Yeah, I'm here, young fella. Let me fix my
Here
shirt.
is the one problem Tang has, which is that once again, it feels that in the beginning stage of the game, he's being a little too slow. We know that he can speed up at the end, but if you're down, let's say 5 seconds to 20, I mean, you're gonna get flagged regardless of your opponent. So
Yeah. That's
but
true.
does he have some tactics here? Maybe pawn takes C4, bishop takes G2.
Oh, snap. I mean, that's well. This is looking scary. Yeah, we got to do something about this, right? Takes queen.
Indeed.
Here it is. Mate's coming. Whoa, what a move.
Queen takes
G4.
c3.
Dang,
Oh,
there's
but
no rook takes h3.
king-
Wow.
King h over. Where's the, oh, rook takes c5. Nice move. If you take queen takes c5, and how do you stop
Ooh.
queen h2? You cannot move that g pawn because it's
Oh
pinned
my
by the bishop.
goodness.
So rook g5 is crushing. Yeah, hitting the queen, hitting g2. This is going to be another win for Tang. So yeah,
You know, I think rook e1
guess
was a move there. I think, which is crazy. After rook
maybe,
e5,
yeah.
queen takes e1, queen takes g7, and then rook takes e1. It's
All right,
nasty.
so he goes for rook e1 now, but there's got to be a win here for Tang. I don't see it right off the bat. Maybe rook
We
takes
take the
g4,
queen?
rook takes g2. But
Oh, he took-
bishop takes
what?
g2, bishop takes g2. Queen h2. Yeah,
Oof.
another win for Tang. So I think
Nice.
Tang realized that was his one problem, that he was being a little too slow in the opening and in the middle game. So now he's speeding up. So let's see how Fabiano will fare against this speedy Tang.
I love it. I love it. This is this automatic looking good for white. He already in a slight trouble here. Initiative for white. H4, H5. You just push the pawn. Literally H4, H5 could be very problematic. But bishop f8, right?
Indeed, you don't go.
Problem.
Also g5, nice find by Fabiano. The queen has to move now, and then black can
Nice.
block with the move knight to h5. And I mean, I guess maybe long castle
guess.
and try to go for the attack.
Yeah.
By the way, Tang still being too slow. 35 seconds on the clock. You cannot do that.
There it is. Bishop e2. How do we crash through?
I don't see it. And once
That's a
again, he's
good
getting
question.
Fabiano in the meantime crashing through on the queen side before coming in. And once again, Tang is down 20 seconds on the clock. I
Wow.
feel like you
Shoot, I
cannot
don't
get
see
such
it.
a big time disadvantage.
That's kind of
Bishop a3. Bishop a3 looks crushing. Queen a4
Like-
maybe.
Queen a4, yeah, the queen a4 looked great. Queen d, king d2. Oh man, here he comes. Here comes Fabi.
Yeah. This is going to be a crushing
Oh
win
my
for
goodness.
Fabiano Caruana.
Oh, Fabi, stop it, Fabi. Wow, checks everywhere. Oh my goodness, that was just dang.
There was a model game by Fabiano Caruana. He warded off that attack on the king side. In the meantime, he created all the
Here's
counterplay on the queen
Fabi.
side. So
Yeah.
he closes the gap down to 1 point.
Sheesh.
F6 got to be a mouse flip, right? I'm sure you wanted to play a 5.
Oh yeah. He hit that young fella very hard there. He hit that
You
young
see
fella
Fabiano
very hard that
sacrificing
game.
a pawn here with the move c5. And once again, Fabiano, he's very speedy in the beginning of the game. So I think that Tang needs to speed up just a little bit, and then he will have good chances because he's faster in the time scrambles. But that's a problem he needs to solve.
Yeah, that's really it. And I think we see that a lot actually. Once he finds his groove, he finds it. We start running off games. He's feeling it. The strides there. It's kind of like when you
did
find that
Fabiano-
focus. Uh-oh.
All right, Fabiano hung a piece there, but Tang did not. But this position still looks crushing. Knight g4, how are you going to stop that? F4, but takes. Looks really good for black. Because look at the white pieces. Look at the bishop on a3. What is it doing over there? Knight g4.
Also,
I
rook
think it should
f6
trade.
is coming. Rook f6, there it is. Rook f6.
But queen
and bringing
g2,
pieces
white
in.
is
Queen
still in the game
h5.
here. And look at the clock.
Thanks.
Tang down 15 seconds on the clock. The rook on h6 is now completely misplaced. This is Fabiano's game to win.
Oh,
And
Fabi
if he
trying
wins
to
this
even
game-
it out.
Yeah, he would even it up yet. h4, closing down the rook. Rook takes d5. It looks crushing here for white. Knight d4.
Uh-oh.
Bishop takes f4. Bishop takes f4. And he spots it. If you
Ooh.
take knight takes f4, forking the king and the
Beautiful.
rook. Knight f5. Okay, but Tang is still crushing
That's
through here, I
annoying, huh?
feel.
Rook e6.
But only 10 seconds for Tang. Can he pull it off?
You can do bishop takes
20
e3.
seconds for
missed.
Fabiano.
Rook f7 with a
The
pin.
knight is now about to drop
With a
off.
pin. Give me the knight. Knight.
8
Give me-
seconds, 6.
Okay, 6. Take those. I take, you take.
Can Fabiano flag him here? Tang with the pre-moves, bishop h4, knight g3,
Check,
the
check,
moves
check,
are
check.
flying in. Rook
Check,
d6,
check.
look at that speed. The time is almost evened up here, but Fabiano still has a couple seconds extra on the clock. 3 seconds for Tang, pawn takes knight
Takes,
c4.
takes.
What is happening?
Tricky knights. Oh, he's
2
finding
seconds,
everything.
2 seconds for Tang, 3 seconds for Fabiano. Can he flag him here? He's got, he gives the rook just a little too, it's going to be draw, I think.
Oh
and Tang
man, he
flags.
drew. Wow, insane. He gave up that rook. He should probably wait a
Fabiano.
second or so. Sheesh.
Fabi had the chance to even that up had he been just a little faster or kept a bit more pieces on the board. But oh, what is that? Bishop c6.
Yeah, that's Garbo. Yeah,
What?
that's Garbo. 100% mouse slippage. You see it right there. Oh man, he hit him with the resi too. Immediately resignation. He don't want to waste any time. Yeah, the slips suck, guys. Slips suck. Chaz Brainiac, right? I mean, come on. It's part of the game. It hurts.
I'm sure that Fabiano wanted to play pawn to a6 there, but I guess maybe he just touched his bishop and then he made that mouse slip. So very unfortunate loss for Fabiano, and Tang once again takes a 2-point lead.
That's part of the game. Mouse slips suck. I don't think chat had the best game of your life and mouse slip. Knight f6.
And the
Fairly
position
even.
looks approximately even here. Maybe rook. I takes with the bishop. Okay, rook d1. I like Fabiano's position now. He has some pressure along the d file, but Tang's position is very solid. b5, nice move. Where are you going to go with the knight? Goes to e3, queen b7, keeping it solid. Let's see, c2. We saw the evil bar swing all the way down there. And once again, Fabiano, he's being very fast. He's up like 6 seconds here. Can he flag Andrew Tang in this game?
Bishop where? F8.
Bishop f8,
Yeah.
rook d8 looks unpleasant.
Yeah, bishop
And if you go to,
c5.
but then rook d8 and knight of rook d8 now, rook d8. Wait, 97,
Yeah,
90.
played it.
Oh, knight f7, rook
Oh,
c6.
knight 3, rook c6.
But
Yikes.
still, look at the time. 18 seconds for Tang, 30 for Fabiano. Fabi, you got to keep up the speed. 95. Can he flag him here? Fabi.
Knight
Oh,
takes.
gotta go. 97.
97? Oh, he's
King
losing.
d3
Wait,
and
check.
94. Black is still losing
Oh,
the position
yeah,
in the end. And
still losing
21
it.
seconds for Fabiano. Can he flag him in this game?
But I get the extra. Oh no, I don't.
All right, king e3, nice move. Okay, g4, h4, maybe h5. Now, if the knight lands on g6, he has a mating net, but Tang gives up the rook.
4
But only
pawns.
6 seconds for Tang.
Look at these
What
pawns.
is happening?
Push him.
It's easier to move. It's easier to move for
Push.
black. He's pushing that h pawn. Oh, but the h pawn is gonna get lost. King g3, king g3. Okay, king of 4 though. It's all about the clock. 9
I'm
seconds for
losing it.
Fabiano, 2 for Tang.
I'm
What is
losing it.
happening? Fabiano,
I'm losing it.
don't take the pawn because of f3. Oh no.
Oh, he raised him. Oh my goodness. No time on the clock. Get the man off the board. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. This is, you only see it in bullet chats. Wow. He got mated. Only Andrew Tang with the bang. Sheesh. Hit that man with
Indeed.
something special. Wow.
And if Andrew Tang ends up winning that match, I'm sure that will be the critical game, right? It looked like it was Fabiano's game to win. He had the time advantage. He also was up a piece later on a rook, but Tang with those fast moves gets the win and opens up a 3-point lead. Wait, c4 was winning a piece for Fabiano because the bishop would get blocked in.
Oh, a6 on a6. Yeah. Definitely there. Yeah. Sheesh, Fabi. That's almost a tilter there.
c4 and
Yikes.
a6. He's winning the piece. All right, so
How long was that there? Like, it's been there for a while. Hey, like, oh yeah, let's just put it here. Now he just dropped the piece. So you say, all right, whatever.
all right, so
Yikes.
knight
Just
h4,
like
Tang
no
trying to
counterplay.
calculate. But it is a full piece. Fabiano has to win this game. If he does so, he would close the gap a little bit down to 2 points, and there's still all to play for. I mean,
I guess
this will
it's
be
just
the-
like giving the game back. You're like, yo, bro, you had that mouse slip. Here you go. I'll give it right back to you, my guy. Like, to make it even.
Indeed, but it's not over. And also, Fabiano is controlling the clock. He has 32 seconds against 16 from Tang.
Right.
So in 1 minute chess, it's still, a lot of chess, so to speak. I guess in 30 seconds, it's really about mouse speed and the pre-moves.
Actually, 56%, guys, was Tang, 44% Fabi. Says you guys from the chat. That is the stats. 56% Tang, 44% Fabi.
And it's not over just yet. Tang is catching up on the clock. He grabs that b7 pawn, and now he has a bunch of pawns. 8 seconds for Tang, to 12 for Fabiano. The pawn f3 is going to drop off. Who is going to be faster here in time scramble? King of 6. What is happening? Okay, I feel like this is Fabi's game to win, but can he pull it off? He's also up on the clock. d5, bishop d5. Oh, rook
check up.
g7.
Yeah. Oh, rook g5.
Oh, he hangs
lost
the
his
rook there.
mind. He
Fabiano's
lost his
got to win this game.
absolute.
Pre-move everything, and block his pre-moves. Can Fabiano do it?
He got it.
Gets
Fabi with the win. Plus 10. He's like, yeah, let's go. Game aborted because that's a break time. He sips his water, guys. And Tang's like, whatever. See the face there? That's okay, guys. It's halftime, right? Exactly, chat. It's halftime. Good to see you guys. Stick around. We got this match and one more match after this, guys. We're gonna take a short break and be right back after this. All right, guys, we're here and we're back with the Bullet Chess Championship, brought to you by DigitalOcean. And here we are, guys, with the bracket. You got see Caruana up there, Ray Robson, Nerditsky made it through today. Ray did too. We got Ronak Sadvani, Minlay there, Jose Martinez, and then we got 2 spots left. And you see Tang and Fabiano going at it right now, guys. So this is the second half of it, Bach. Let's update people that are new. What's going on?
Yeah, so this game will determine who Jacobson will play in the next round. Yeah, it's looking good for Tang. He's up 2 points, but it feels like he needs to be a little bit faster in the opening and in the middle game. He has that speed at the very end of the game, but Fabiano has those games where he's up 20 seconds on the clock and then puts them away. So that's something Tang will have to address. It was really important that Fabiano won that last game. Closing the gap down to 2 points is really still all to play for, because if it would be 4 points, that would be really tough to deal with.
Absolutely, a 4-point lead there, as we've seen in the other matches, as they start running off of 4, 5, 6. I mean, motivation's lost there. It's tough to play. It's a lot to play for, and pressure's there.
You get tilted.
It's rough. It's definitely rough. But right here, 2 points, and Fabi's still in it by a lot. And this is the second half. Here we go.
Indeed, but he will have to close that gap sooner or later, and they're off with another French King's Indian attack.
Did Tang like get some what happened out of nowhere? He just speed this boy way up out of nowhere. Different gear.
Yeah. And one thing I will say about Tang is that he keeps allowing white to play h6, which I think is a mistake, because all of the dark squares around the black king are always going to be super weak. It's very difficult to deal with. Knight g4 is coming. There's always, knight f6 flying in. So on the other hand, if you do play h6, you always have to deal with the sacrifices. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. So queen f4 by Fabiano. He's bringing his pieces over there, and we see that Fabiano is up a little bit up on the clock, and Tang taking a bit of a think here.
He did think, actually. He brought the rooks around. Evalvar jumping up to Fabi.
Queen e4. How are you defending the pawn on d3? And if the pawn on d3 gets mopped up, then you will always have back rank problems due to that pawn on h6.
Knight c5.
c5 played. Right, knight f6, king h8. What is that? Maybe queen g4 and queen g5. That's a very simple threat. How do you stop it? Rook takes
he
c3 by
sacks
5.
because queen takes, threatening h7.
Nice move. And the rook on c2.
And the rook, yep. And the rook. Ugh, got him in the tank.
Fabiano up
Fabi?
so much.
Whoa,
Queen e4? Wait, rook
Sheesh.
d1? Rook b d1? How do you stop checkmate? If you go bishop d8, queen f8, this is game over. Fabiano's going to win this game and close the gap down to 1 point.
Oh, where did this Fabi come from? Fabi, man, you see the little face right there? Dang, okay. Tang was like, all right. I mean, dang. All right. You came to play. You came to play.
Indeed. And they are having some sort of King's Indian opening here. G4 by Tang. So he's grabbing space, but it's also weakening his position. He's being very aggressive here with the moves G5 and H4. I wonder if it's going to work out or if it's going to backfire for Tang.
I love this position for Tang here. I mean, I'm just always a fan of the aggression and attacking the king. H4, H5, right? Feels like the initiative's here, but you are playing Fabi. His pieces are well placed. Knight d4, bishop f5. He played c6 just now, open the c file. I mean, like this stuff's automatic for this man.
Yeah, no, I like how Fabiano has played here. He has the active knight on d4. White still has to go h5 to try to open up on that side of the board. The pawn on d5 is also weak in many lines, so maybe queen f7 or queen c7 trying to create some tactics along the c file.
Did he just hang a pawn?
Hang a pawn?
He just hung a pawn?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, no. He just hung a pawn. Dang.
Bishop d6 on bishop g3. Wait, if you take the pawn on h4, then, okay, h5. There's got to be a draw, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you can capture the pawn on g5. But
it
will be black who has to play accurately here, like bishop f7. Oh, bishop f6, nice find.
Oh, nice.
b2 and it's a draw. Okay, can Fabiano flag him here? b5 maybe and a5? Oh, king b3.
I mean, he grabbed the pawn, but wait a second.
Wait, bishop c, king b3 and b4. I guess it's a draw. Right, I guess it's going to be a draw because the position on the board is a draw. Fabiano has a little bit more time. King d4, nice move. Don't go bishop d3.
Bishop d3, b3.
Oh, b3. He had a win.
He had it.
He could have gone b3 and king d3.
Oh, wow. I looked away for half a second. Literally.
d6. Wait, this one is not over just yet. What is happening? Bishop c8, king a7. Okay, now he's using his king to block. Can Fabiano flag him here? 11 seconds. Okay, there goes the b pawn.
Here we go.
I guess it's gonna be a Tang's pushing his pawn.
Oh, he took the bishop. Oh man, got him again. Tang. He's gonna get this
Tang
one.
Pull it off here. Yeah, he's gonna pull it.
He gonna get this one. Tang with a bang. Bishop b3 and mating with the queen. Sheesh.
How does he do that in that time scramble? So we see
Wow.
Tang switching here from the French, going for e4, e5. He feels like he needs to be a bit more solid. But yeah, oh, Tang blunders. Queen f6, knight e5, bishop c6. You lose a piece.
Oh my goodness. He has to take with the pawn.
Oh, knight e5, knight
Wait,
e5,
huh?
bishop c6. It's over.
Why
right?
would he?
He's just losing a
Yeah,
piece
he
here.
just lost a piece. I mean, they're going back and forth. They're literally going back and forth. They're like, all right, cool. You hit me, I hit you. You know, your turn, hit me in the face. Your turn, hit me in the face. A5,
a5, knight c6.
bishop.
You have queen.
Yikes.
Oh, bishop
I mean,
d4, nasty. You take d5.
Yeah,
Fabiano will
doesn't
get the
work.
piece back.
That doesn't
He's gonna
work.
close
Yeah,
the gap
he's
once
piece.
again down to 1 point.
Jeez.
Also, he's up
Every
so much
game.
time on the clock.
Beautiful game by Fabi here. Beautiful game.
Yeah, he still has to win this one, but given the fact that he's up more than 25 seconds on the clock and he's an extra piece, there's no doubt in my mind that he has this one in the back.
Positional drip alert. All right. Positional drip. Positional drip. Positional
Exactly.
drip here. Exactly.
Right. Okay, a5
Exactly.
now. Okay. Okay. Queen b5. This is going to be dub for Fabiano. He just needs to close this one out. The a pawn is queen b7. That's a rook.
Yikes,
Queen h8.
yikes.
Queen h8 was
Oh,
checkmate.
man. Oh man, it was. Yikes, that was a rough one.
Fabiano.
Ooh, Fabi
wins.
swinging.
He closed the gap
Yeah,
down to 1 point.
Fabi.
This is really anyone's match. You see trading f4 maybe. Okay, don't go bishop a6. Okay, he can go bishop a6 now. Nice move. c5 putting pressure on the center.
Knight c7. No, knight c7. Interesting. I guess this just doesn't do anything there. Makes sense.
And
That's an
yeah,
equal
this
position. It's equal.
looks approximately even.
It ain't nothing to
Right,
do.
maybe-
Like just even. Let's move some
But-
pieces around. See who loses. That's
Right,
really what
yeah.
this is here. See who loses. Move some pieces around, guys. So this one's equal.
I don't like,
like
move
white.
b3 because I like
Really?
black because black can always create a passer on the queen side. Okay, he has a bit more space as well. Also,
Take,
Fabiano's up a little bit of time on the clock. Okay, let's see how he's gonna play this one. Let show us that 2800 technique.
Space. But d5 is really weak. Really weak.
Yeah, I
pawn
don't
on
like what he's
d5.
done here. b5 is gonna drop off, and what?
Oh,
you don't
b5.
really
Yeah, that's
counterplay.
hanging. Yeah, that's hanging. You like
The queen is gonna move out
Check,
of the
I'm
way,
out
and
the
then
way.
b5.
give me another
Take
pawn?
queen.
Oh, that's even better.
I don't see any tricks here for Fabiano. If Tang wins this game, he's opening up a 2-point lead once again. Knight f5, but trade.
Right.
Okay, but he's getting the c3 pawn. If he gets that pawn on c3, then the c pawn starts rolling. So it's not over just yet. Okay, queen move somewhere before nice move. Now c3. King g8.
Yeah, okay, check just to
king
gain some
g6.
time. Yeah, because I don't know. C3 is coming. Like, what do you do about this? Oh, now we push. Now we push. You do
Oh,
the same.
yeah.
You get me, I get you. There it is. This
Wait,
is what I
but
was
he has
looking
the
for.
c pawn.
But I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
But Tang up on the clock though. He's up
King
2
G1.
seconds. He's gonna win a second pawn.
Queen
Oh,
takes
queen f4.
f5. Queen takes f5 is winning. It's gotta be.
Yeah, but
right?
king e4. It's a draw now. It's a draw. King e3, king e2.
Oh,
Fabiano's gonna mop up all the pawns.
Ah,
F5, king g3.
it's a draw. Amazing. I thought queen f5
Wait,
was
how does
winning too.
white
Tang thought the
F6?
same thing. It's
Yeah,
understandable.
both sides are gonna queen, and it's gonna be a draw. Let's see. Maybe Tang will try to flag him. Fabiano's gonna Fabiano up on the clock, by the way. So maybe Fabian. Oh! wait, no.
Oh.
I
Well,
thought
he-
Tang hung his queen the
He
first
thought he
second, but that was not the case.
Bro, that was insane speed. You see how fast that was? Queen a8, queen h8. I mean, like, or queen a8, queen a1 stuff. Like, it's insane how fast he does that, guys. What is this? Interesting. Black, Catalan.
So the point is still one. It's still 1 point lead for Andrew Tang. Let's see whether Fabiano can equalize here. So d4, nice pawn sacrifice. Maybe g5 hitting the bishop and knight c5.
Ugh, and then
Oh,
knight
this position looks
takes.
great for Tang.
Absolutely.
Knight c4 is flying in. Knight d3.
Knight c4 anyway, first. Automatic.
Lots of
or
nasty
no?
moves here for Tang.
He knows
Or
knight
rook
c4 is
e8.
coming. Maybe rook d, exactly. Rook d8. Rook d8 looks great. He knows knight
Knight
c4, rook
c4.
c2, rook d8 now.
Where do you
It's
go with the bishop?
I was just gonna say that. Where does the bishop go? E5 or bishop c3
Knight
now?
e2.
That's good. Oh shoot.
Fabiano.
he kinda-
Oh, but look at the clock.
that's a good
Fabiano
move.
up 10 seconds on the clock. G4, nice. Bishop g5. Bishop g5 is coming.
Oh,
Oh,
bishop
nasty
g5.
move by Tang.
Ugh,
Is there
E5.
technically e5?
Give
But
me a rook,
97,
97. But wait,
97?
I moved the bishop. Bishop g5. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
why
he just
couldn't go.
recaptured.
King f8
But-
and bishop g5.
But Fabiano up 10 seconds on the clock. Can he flag Andrew Tang here and equalize the score? Bishop f1, starting b3 now, b5 by Tang, bishop b4. Where's
So
the king
much
gonna
time.
go?
King
King
g7,
g7,
knight
okay,
e7,
knight,
rook
oh, knight
c7.
f5 and b3.
Ooh.
B3. He's winning back the piece.
Ugh. He gets the piece back. I'm up an oh shoot. Wait, I'm up a
All
piece.
right. Oh, bishop
Oh
a5.
my
Nice
goodness,
move.
Fabi with
Bishop
the
d8,
move.
95. Fabiano is going to win this game.
Slow
And
down,
he's going to
Fabi.
close down the
Oh
lead
my
to
goodness.
only 1 point.
Wow.
It's really anyone's match at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, Fabiano
Sheesh.
wins this game. It's 7-7, and with only 6 minutes on the clock, I mean, it's really anyone's match right here.
Oh, he just took it up another notch. He really did there. Not even gonna lie. Tang got a sweet position. H4, H5, Joe Baba style here. Knight takes.
Indeed. So
Wow.
Fabiano gives up the bishop pair there and goes e5 striking in the center. But now the light squares are kind of weakened. Let's see how Tang will try to get g5.
Oh,
Look at
he's
those light
risky.
squares.
Oh, this risky. Oh man. Fabi definitely tripping right now. I open H file. All these lines open to the king. Fabi has lost his mind. Or he's a genius. No in
95,
between.
nice move by Fabiano. But bishop
No
e2,
in
the
between.
position definitely c4.
Knight takes
Wait, does he?
C4. That's a pawn.
93,
Bishop.
93. Oh, and if you take with the bishop, then so you gotta sack the rook, which is what he finds.
Which
Okay,
is
Tang
fine,
sacrificed the
right?
exchange, but I
Tang's
really
taking- look
like
at
his
the
position.
lines. Yeah, look at the lines here. I
Indeed.
just got to reroute. Bishop. Okay, somewhere. I thought you'd go bishop d3, maybe queen e2. Try to reroute.
But
the
b5,
battery
great move
set
by
up.
Fabiano. Oh, the
engine,
rook
eval
flies
bar.
in.
What was
Rook
something happened?
d1.
Something happened. Eval bar went nuts for a second there. Queen
Tang
f7.
up 5 seconds on the clock. What's happening here?
F7. What was wrong with queen f7? No, there's perpetual. Ah, dang.
All right, Fabiano getting down on the clock. I don't like that move. Maybe trade and bishop b8, queen b4 chosen by Tang. Rook c4,
Queen
queen
e7.
e7.
Mate threats.
Queen e8
not
is
really.
mate. Oh,
Queen. Oh, he has
queen
equal
f8
block.
though.
Queen g6.
g6.
Queen g8. No, bishop b3 gets the,
The
gets
bishop
the
b3.
exchange
Bishop
back.
b3.
I get the exchange back. Now I'm gonna have to be better here. Queen e6.
Tang is
didn't
gonna
take
get
on
the dub
f5.
here. Just take twice on c4. It's got
What is queen g6? What on earth? Oh wow, Fabi tripping.
b4.
Oh no, he's not. That was a
This is
sweet
the
move.
queen
Queen
g8.
d1.
Bishop
Oh my
e5.
goodness.
Nice
Bishop
move. Queen
e5
h6 is a
is mate almost. Bishop takes. Queen takes rook. Wow. Ugh.
and
dang.
Andrew Tang grabs the lead.
Jeez.
It's 8-7. 4 minutes on the clock. Fabiano Caruana needs to win this game with the white piece to come back into the match.
Oh, this is a very close match, chat. Get your predictions. Y'all still can predict them. Something. Maybe not. Actually, we already have the
All right,
prediction for that.
so let's see how Tang is gonna improve here.
What just
Don't go
happened, Greg?
h6. Wait, what is he doing? He tanked for like 10 seconds there.
He really did.
Knight
Two seconds
g5.
a lot of time. Oh, he
That
didn't do it.
Why did Fabiano not go knight g5? That's the move you gotta make in a bullet game. White has a great attack there, and also it's much easier to play. But
Nice is
Fabiano,
doing fine.
20 seconds on the clock.
Dang, Fabi playing. He's really understanding what's happening right now. Up 20 seconds is the biggest lead he's had.
And
What
the
is
queen
this?
h5, I really like his position. Maybe rook f5, rook a f1,
Ooh,
then
here it
maybe
comes.
h4.
F6.
Softening up.
Gross. Queen
Can you take
a2.
the pawn on a2? Rook f6. I don't think you can do that. This looks like a great position for Fabiano in a bullet game. It's very easy to play. Bishop
Take,
b3,
take,
he's
double.
trading off. Just slowly but surely increase the
C6.
pressure on the king side and in the center. Maybe d4.
Here it
D5,
comes.
D4.
D5 play instantly.
But black is still very, very solid. How are you
Solid.
going to break through, right?
Solid. Very solid. 19
Fabiano's
seconds. There's
time
no
advantage
time.
is shrinking as well. Maybe rook f3, queen f5, and h5. That looks nasty. h5, h5. h5, queen g. But how do you... Rook c3, rook c3. Nice move by Fabiano. Where's the win?
Yeah, what do you do next?
Rook c8.
Rook c8? Wow.
Oh, and queen f6, queen g6, queen h6.
And it's just a winning
how's-
game now. Beautiful.
This
Little
gotta be a win
combination
for.
in there.
But here comes the
Oh,
e-pawn.
but
Okay,
wait.
h6, and queen g7.
Mate,
Fabiano
oh
ties
my
it up.
goodness. Fabi with the tie game with 2 minutes. 2 minutes,
Two-
Chet. 2
There
minutes
is gonna
left.
be. There's gonna be 2 more minutes, 2 more games in
Oh,
this
he
match. This
blundered.
game is gonna be.
Hey,
He
blundered
blundered.
the
This is a
tactic.
classic tactic
Classic
in the
tactic.
London.
It really is a classic.
Can Tang win this game and put all the pressure on Fabiano? Fabiano will have to come back in the last game. Let's see. This looks great for Fabiano. Fabiano should maybe consider resigning here, so at least he has 2 more games. But of course, you don't want to resign early in bullet.
That's true. That's true. And it's minute 50, guys. I mean, this is getting very down to the wire. It's getting down to the wire,
getting
chat.
down to the
It's
wire
getting
indeed.
down to the wire.
Andrew Tang up 2 pawns here. E4, knight f6. Okay, we see trade. Rook c7.
Dang.
Tang grabbing a 3rd pawn here, I believe.
He got
F3
Princess
just
at o'clock, so
solidified
he wants to
position.
try to finish this out. They give him one more
Yeah.
game with 30 seconds, but that's a must win if he takes a L here.
Oh, by the way, I thought Tang was up 2 pawns, but he's only up 1 pawn, so then it definitely feels way too early to resign.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. I should have
and
checked.
Fabiano is up a couple seconds on the clock. Once again, don't underestimate his speed in the middle game and in the opening. Rook d3, still 4-second lead though. What move do you play? King e2, knight f4. I mean,
Right, I was just
rook takes
saying the same thing. I
b3.
can't even
Rook
do
takes
it.
b3. No, what is that?
He did miss that. 93.
Knight b4, knight b4, knight b4 wins. You got
Wow.
rook and rook d2.
He
Like,
missed
goes
it.
98,
95 or 95
rook takes
now.
b3, g6.
Check up.
It's really anyone's game. The pawn on b3 is about to drop off. Then black has 2 passes. Bishop c2, b4. Take the pawn and a5, a4.
Tang has to
A5
move.
there.
Oh my goodness, 12 seconds. The pawns, past pawns must be pushed. That
Rook
boy
b2,
don't.
rook b2.
Oh, start
Fabiano
a new
is going to
game.
win this game.
Oh, he's out of
Fabiano is
there.
gonna win this
Oh my
game.
goodness, there's 30 seconds left. And this could go to a tie
Andrew
break.
Tang has to win this last game to tie the matchup and take us to overtime. Can he do it?
Wow, this is it. This is it. This is nuts right now, chat. This is
This is
nuts. I
nuts.
like
And we
his
see
position though.
Fabiano-
He
I
does
like
have a
his position
position
as well. Indeed, we see Fabiano Caruana in a game where a draw is enough. He's going all out with the queenside castles.
Oh,
However, the king on
snap.
e7 is always a bit
he's-
airy.
What the heck is this? This theory? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, okay, now it
don't
looks
know.
pretty solid though.
A5, nice move by Tang. C3, A4.
A4.
Where do you go with the knight?
And then rook c8. But
Tang
it's
also
94.
with this. Oh, knight c4, knight c4. B3.
Mm,
That king on a b1 is always going to feel super weak. King to c2.
F5. Oh my
F5.
goodness.
Oh.
They going to an OT. They going to OT. They going
Tang
to
is
OT.
going to tie it up.
They
unless
going
he
to
chokes
OT.
more.
Ain't no
Queen
way.
b5. Great
Tang messing
move.
this one up. They're going to OT, big dog.
Yeah, it's not over just yet, but Tang hitting the knight on e4, and he's also up. And
Yeah, he
Fabiano
took-
Rosano
yeah,
going
they
to
going to OT.
OT.
Overtime.
I think it's just a sudden game.
started already?
Sudden death game.
Oh, it's just one game.
What
I
is
think.
happening? What is the
Let's take
format?
the-
Just
Yeah, we have to
just
take the
whoever
time.
wins.
Let's get the format that's on the screen, chat. Here it is, right here. Right. Oh man, that's format. That's whoever wins.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes, and then
yeah.
cool. All right, guys. Oh, we're gonna take a quick break then, actually, and then come back with that. And come back with the break.
I have. Do you know what's
You
happening?
guys right? Oh, we're going
We're
right
gonna
into
go-
it. Okay.
All right, so
Perfect.
I think it's just a sudden death game. So whoever wins this next game wins the match and moves on.
Yeah, this is it.
There's
Game
gonna
time.
be- There's going to be absolute fire. So we have a same-ish King's Indian. Fabiano going for the light with knight c6 and rook b8, a6, b4. What is that line? I've never seen.
I don't
that
know
one.
what that is. I've never seen that ever. As you play a Samus with B4, I was strange. I mean, I thought
Tang
Samus
takes
was
a
all like
pawn.
a Yugoslav in a way.
Indeed, but Fabiano has to. I like Tang's position. He's controlling all of the squares. Once again, if Tang wins this game, it's all over.
The
It looks
uptime?
very loose for Fabiano now.
It is very loose.
F4. Where do you go with the knight? If you move the knight, knight c6 picks up an exchange, and White's already
It's
up
very
one.
loose.
Tang also up 10 seconds on the clock. I think this is Tang's game to win. Knight d5. I think Tang is just going to win this game and with that
Wow.
rematch. I mean, he's up so much material here. I mean, he's up an exchange and 2 pawns
Yeah.
and 10 seconds.
Game time. Game time. Game time.
Tough, tough.
Interesting.
7. Rookie 1. Yeah, Tang just crushing here. I mean, the king, queen is moved rookie 7.
All right, he down time.
Cool.
14 seconds here, Tang. This is it. This should be it.
You can also just start pushing the pawns on the queen side. Fabiano trying to quick counterplay on the queen side with g4 takes with the queen maybe, but then rook f7.
Rook takes, yeah, Rook takes it.
Let's see if you can pick
Nothing.
up some last tricks here. Bishop d4,
Rook g7.
h3. It's
We
not
have
over
no
just yet.
checks.
Queen
Wow.
f2.
No checks there. That's crazy.
Yeah, you. Oh, rook
Nothing.
g7, rook g7. It's
Oh,
over.
there it
It's
is now.
over.
Yeah, we couldn't play last move because of Bishop h6. And there it is. That's a hard resi. Wow. And Andrew Tang wins by a game. One game. They let y'all know. Fabio, like, don't count me out. Don't ever disrespect my name like that again, chat. That's what he said. Wow. that
Indeed, it was an
amazing.
absolute thriller. Everyone expected Andrew Tang, the bullet legend, to win this
To
one, but
destroy him, really.
Fabiano Caruana showed how strong he is on bullet, and this match came down to the wire. But Andrew Tang wins in the end.
Wow. Andrew Tang wins, guys. Of course, that's another one. We got one more. Stick around, guys. We got one more of these. So stick around, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something.
You know, hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my queen's side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell? Dude, how are you doing that? I'm not.
Welcome back, guys, to the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. Okay, now you see this on the screen right here. This is the classroom feature, guys. I hope you guys know about this. This is also live on chess.com, right? Classroom feature offers the very best virtual class experience for coaches, schools, and students. You can connect with anyone at any time with native video and voice conferencing. Check out the best way to teach and learn at chess.com/classroom. All right, let's take a look at the bracket here. As you see, the winner of the quarterfinals, or made it to the quarterfinals here, was Nakamura made it. Ray Robson made it today. You saw Nerditsky make it. Caruana already made it. Lay made it. Jose Martinez, and now Andrew Tang. There's one spot left up there. Bach, what's going on? Who's taking that spot?
Yeah, no, it's going to be a very exciting matchup for sure between Perez, Ponza, and Brando. But yeah, this matchup between Jose Martinez and Andrew Tang is going to be absolute fire as well. But let's have a look. So I really don't know who is a favorite in this matchup between Perez, Ponza, and Brandon Jacobson. What do you think?
Well, in fact, we got to get the chat to vote first. So Perez, Ponza, and Jacobson. Who do you have, chat? Vote in the chat. Put your votes up. Who are you voting for? Let's get them in the chat. Federico,
yeah,
or Brandon?
Indeed. Vote in the chat. Let us know. And I guess we're going to get underway very, very soon now. Both of them are really bullet specialists. I don't think Brandon plays as much anymore, but he is known to be super fast with the mouse. Plays a lot of 30-second chess with his boy Danya.
Yeah.
I don't really see a whole lot of bullet chess from Genghis K. Do you know me? Do you know maybe? Do you
actually
know
no?
More about
I don't. Him? I don't actually. I've seen more of Brandon, actually, to say the least. I actually was like, oh, Genghis K. I actually didn't know who that was. I remember seeing that name. Hitting hard with heavy hitters. I remember I was like, oh, who is Genghis K? Like 3,000 rated, swinging, you know, who is this? And now we're about to see right now, actually.
And as we speak, we are off. Brandon Jacobson opens up with the modern game. He's playing super fast. We see both players here on the camera. I would like to think that White is generally a little bit better in these openings because he has a majority on the queen side. Now the pawn on e6 is also a little bit weak. So yeah, I think White can be happy about this. And also the pawn on a5, c4 is going to come. There's always a
and there it is, by the way. C4 didn't happen. Defends the pawn. King's on f7. This is a strange guy. Strange, man. I mean, this is looking really kind of sus. What do you think about it?
Queen of 4 threatening knight at e5. Yeah, I don't like Black's position. The king always feels super soft on f7. I mean, if you go king j, maybe just go g4, try to blast it open. And we talked about this before. In bullet, you want to have the easier position to play, and that's definitely White here.
Definitely. Knight e7. Finally, he's able to consolidate. And then rook e8, bishop c7, defend the pawn first. Trade.
Yeah.
And knight f5. Now he's might be even better.
Yeah, some nice maneuvers by Brando. And here he comes with e5. If you take the pawn, you hang the rook on d1. I think White played a little bit too timid. Brandon takes the pawn on d4. It's looking pretty good for him, and he's also up a little bit of time on the clock.
Very good. That time is always a key. Got to try to stay up on that time as well. Queen f5, I love it.
Queen f5, great move by Brandon. Still up 5 seconds on the clock. He's offering the rook trade here, which was declined, understandably so. Trading on c2. There's got to be a win for Brandon. Yeah, maybe e4, rook d3. Does a win on the rook d3. Nice spot. Take. King g4. Great move by Brandon. Signaling that he's in good shape.
Man, Brandon F5. With the tactics.
b4 by
C5
White.
C5 first.
And Brandon decided to promote the b pawn. Good stuff.
Dang.
And Brandon picks up the first win.
Brandon out here. They say headset, he's cheating. Chat's like, he got a headset on, he's cheating.
Very funny. And in game number 2, we have a King's Indian from Perez Ponza. So I think, generally speaking, objectively, White is a little bit better, but in bullet, it's always very difficult. Black always gets counterplay here with f5. Okay, I like what Brandon's doing, taking in f4.
Absolutely, I love seeing this. Love seeing this. F5 and f4 to actually challenge it. And if taking, which he does, now he allows f4. So maybe bishop g5 or bishop h6. What about f4?
Maybe f4 and e4. E4 is threatening
my goodness.
Bishop d4. Nice move by Brandon. Okay, maybe trade now.
It kind of
Okay.
gets out of there.
95. I like Black's position here, especially practically. It
Definitely.
seems very easy to play. Queen comes to
Definitely.
G5. The knight's ready to go to H4. Brandon
Oh, he
takes on
just hung a
C7.
pawn. 90. Oh, Bishop. Whoa, wait a second. There's a lot
But
going on right
96,
now.
96,
my-
because knight G3 is just one check.
Ugh,
And now you
yeah, that
hit
is one check,
everything.
huh?
Now you just hit everything in the. Oh, but he has a. Huh.
I mean, this feel
H2.
like there's some scary stuff. There's just nothing.
Oh,
Wow, there's
but
absolutely
black is a
nothing.
tactic. If you take an E2, Queen G3, King H1, Knight G4. Take and Queen H4 is checkmate. Queen G3, King H1, Knight G4. Bishop G7,
Knight
King G8.
G4? Oh, he
Oh,
played
he misses
F3.
it.
He meant because Queen H4 is mate. I was like, what are we looking
Yeah.
at? Queen H4 is mate. Oh my goodness. He
Okay, you
missed
gotta
it.
take with the E rook. You gotta take with the E rook.
Jeez.
Queen. This is a draw, I
Jeez.
believe.
Yeah, they
Yeah, it's
probably
gonna be a
just-
draw.
Yeah, draw that boy. He missed Knight G4. That's a hard move though. Knight G4.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah,
got a
it was
knight or-
missed
Oh, classic.
by both players, and they
Draws
were
there.
off with.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what Perez Ponza is gonna do here. Generally, white doesn't trade on C6. Maybe black can play with D5 in the center. I kind of like Brandon's position here because of his influence in the center.
Absolutely. Getting the king out of the center as well. Bishop is very strong. Oh yeah, this is great. C4 is coming. A5, A4. Rook B8 played
Indeed.
instantly. Bishop
And
A3. What's the move? Something's here, right?
Queen B6
Bishop
also nice
A3
move. Bishop
now.
A3. Bishop A3 would have been a nice move, but still, I really like Brandon's position here. He's got the open B file to attack. King N1
Sack.
though. Now white is time to neutralize. Rook B1. And how do you continue from here? Bishop C5, maybe threatening Bishop D4 in some positions. But white
That's a
can
good question.
oh, but he just takes and take on F5.
And sack the
Oh,
queen.
he-
Queen A2 is made. Queen A2 is made. Oh
Wait, but
man.
B4 doesn't work. B4 doesn't work.
Oh, you just take it. You just take it. He was threatening
Brandon,
mate. Queen A2 was threatening mate.
Brandon, he's gonna win another game and open up a 2-point lead.
Play Rook B5 and said, all right, missed this mate. Queen E2, that's funny. Brandon with a
Yeah.
two-piece. With a two-piece, man.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm telling you, all that 30-second chess, if you're playing with Daniel, be paying off. Like, because you have to fight
Indeed.
Daniel just to try to win, right? So when you get beat up like that, when you fight
Yeah.
other people, it's easier to fight.
Yeah, and after like Brandon lost some of those matches, and after I was like, okay, I'm done with Bullet. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna play Bullet anymore. I was like, okay, but Brandon,
Yeah.
the Bullet Chess Championship is coming up. You gotta play. It's like, no. I was like, yes. And eventually he decided to play, and look at him,
Did
he
he?
qualified. So
Wow, that's crazy.
got
He
a-
quit? You said he quit for a little bit?
he was like, I'm gonna quit Bullet. I was like, Brandon, you're going for
Wow.
Bullet.
Look at
And
you.
look at him going him now. Exactly.
Look at Bach bringing him back in like Dr. Phil. Look at that. Dr. Phil of chess. I knew he was something special. That's crazy.
Exactly. But we see 95 or 95, 93, you lose. But if Brandon up 5 seconds on the clock here, I kind of like Black's position. It's looking pretty active.
Absolutely.
But-
Queen E2.
Queen E2, nice move. Maybe just trade and Rook C2 looks really good for Black. You hit an 95, another nice tactic. You can attack as a least Rook on E1 hanging.
Knight D3 defends the rook. Rook C1, Knight F4, E5. He plays A file because I was hanging. I mean, he couldn't take both. I got you.
Yeah, Black has 2 extra pawns, but Brandon is up 5 seconds on the clock. Can he pull off the flag here? He could have taken on E6 there. 94, still not over. Knight C6.
I think he will.
taken out.
Because Brandon moves
take
like
an
it's
ace-
like instant. Oh, he could have done that.
Any or Ruby
Oh,
one.
but,
Huh. That was 3 pawns now, but 90. Oh, he hangs a
Oh, he
rook.
hung his rook.
Hey.
The whole thing and gave him what he like. Yeah, I give you that one. I give you
And
that one.
Perez Ponza gets the first win of the match, closing down the lead down to 1 point. Queen E6, good move by Brandon.
I like it.
This is actually all okay. Okay, Queen C7, Bishop G2. How do you develop your queen side now? Now D3 maybe with a quick Bishop F4 looks annoying. Bishop G4 by Brandon. Okay, F3, Bishop
Bishop
B6.
E6, CM G6. Very quick. Very, very quick.
Yeah. A5. Okay, white made some nice moves on the queen side because now this bishop, this pawn on C5 is practically isolated because it cannot be defended by its neighbor
that could,
anymore.
well, yeah, E3, move out the way. Wow.
Oh, but something went wrong for Perez Ponza. Brandon captured the pawn, and it looks great for. But then knight on B3, B4.
that was nice.
B6.
That was a nice combo. Bishop takes
Ooh,
C3,
B6.
though, I'm good.
Bishop
Like,
takes
I can just
C3,
take
and you
it.
destroy the entire
Yeah.
structure. B4 is weak, D3 is weak. This got to be a win for Brandon, but of course you never know what's going to happen in the bullet game.
Yeah, you still have to be very accurate still as he plays rook. Yeah, just move it.
Oh, he
Everything's
had a
traded off.
4 maybe.
Oh, he did. Wow, strange. That actually wasn't a pull.
Yeah, and now the A pawn, A4, A3 looks great for Brandon because look at those
And
bishops,
A2.
26,
The double
A2.
ops.
How do you
Bishop-
promote though?
oh,
Rook
mm.
B1, Rook B. Don't go
Mm.
F6, carving the checkmate. Now Rook B1 looks crushing. F5, just Bishop B3. There's nothing, and Brandon is gonna win another game.
Beautiful. Bishop C5.
But actually, wait, you still have to promote. Yeah, Bishop
yeah,
E5
Bishop
maybe.
C5 is good. I thought, or Bishop E5. Yeah, either or.
Bishop E5, good move by Brandon.
E5 or C5.
Getting rid of that
Sweet.
bishop that's
Bishop
covering the
E5 is
promotion
better,
square. Bishop A doesn't do anything. Just trade and A1,
And
and
quick.
Brandon's gonna win the game and take another 2-point lead.
Again,
Gives back
sort
the
of a
rook, which wins. Yeah, Brandon's gonna win this game, and
Easy
there we
one.
go.
good stuff. Brandon with another one.
Indeed. So here we have a Alekine. White generally gets more space with C4. Let's see what and knight H4. Good move by Brandon. Grabbing the bishop pair. Queen C7 threatening checkmate. Brandon
Don't
has
hang
covered
mate.
with move H3.
He moves that.
So I kind of like White's position because he has the two bishops and more space. However, Black is always super solid here. It's really difficult to ever do anything.
Yeah, that's the whole problem here. It's like, how do I even get an attack off? But I like how he's getting the space. Yeah, that space is huge. C5, B5. He's getting that space, so.
Right, but I wonder. Okay, so Queen G3 by Perez, Ponza, Queen F2 by Brandon. He feels like he should be better in the endgame. C5, maybe knight E4, knight E4 now. Knight hopping to
Oh,
D6.
knight to
or
D6
knight
and rook B7.
B7,
Yikes.
exactly. Rook B7.
Jeez, rook B7.
Queen A5.
Whoa. Oh,
A5
yeah,
was still
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, but knight
now.
B7.
Jeez.
Great move picking up the exchange. Can Brandon open up a
Jeez.
3-point lead here?
Knight C3 or, whoa, the knight here. Here come these knights. Be very careful of these
Indeed.
knights. Maybe two.
Indeed. Knight H3. Knight H3 was missed.
Yeah, I mean,
Queen
it's,
F2, Queen F2.
them knights, boy. So they're getting kind of close.
Brandon also caught up on the clock now. I like his position. He's up an exchange here. But
It's hard to make
don't
progress.
count-
Huh? D5?
Yeah,
Is that
D5.
playable?
Maybe trade in
C6?
E4. Oh, E4. Wait, where do you go
Oh,
with the
that's
bishop?
good.
E3 is coming as well. I kind of like Black's position now from a
Man, rook
practical
C3
standpoint.
maybe? Queen C, I guess. Queen C3.
Take twice, okay, but now
Double?
is
No.
C6, Rook D3.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll
this
take it. Drawski.
Black is up a pawn though.
Here we
with,
go. Scariest part
seconds.
right here. Hold on.
Who
y'all,
is
hold on.
fast? Oh,
Buckle up. Buckle up. I told you. It happens every time. It never fails. It never
so
fails.
Unfortunate for Brandon. He had to pre-move there, but he put his rook on a protected square. So Perez Ponza
never
closed down the
fails.
lead to 1 point.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It never fails, Chad. It never fails. I think, they should put that as a chess.com lessons in the training session, chess.com listening. Put this in the drill section of you need to drill that part of like king, rook, pawn, 3 seconds on the clock. That's your scenario, right? And just play it over
Indeed.
and over and over and over. Because this is what you're losing to, chat. This is what you're losing to a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
So
And-
that'd be cool, actually.
Well-
Danny, there it is. Chat likes it. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Indeed.
Scenario.
And we'll need Diane Naroditsky for
Yeah.
our teacher there. And in the meantime, it looks great for
Yeah,
Brandon. He's
yeah,
on the
this kid
piece
for
here.
teacher, right?
I don't really see White. Wait, actually, don't you lose another one? The queen's under attack if you move it. Knight takes D5, but there's got to be a
Spink.
desperado. There's got to be a win here for Black. Maybe just take him before taking F2. You're up a piece. Bishop 8 also good move. Knight
Yeah.
E6.
Rook B6 again.
Not over just yet. The knight is still hopping around, but Black is up a full piece here. He's got to win this one.
And pawn takes C4. Yeah, there we go. Takes on D6. The D8 is covered. But
He's taking F2.
hold
C3 also.
oh, yeah,
I like
everything's
to move
defended. I don't have to
C3.
worry about anything. I'm
Oh.
good. Oh, shoot. Right, you can't go there. You couldn't go there. Couldn't
And
go there.
Brandon picks up another win and gets once again his 2-point lead. It's really like Brandon gets a 2-point lead, then it gets down to 1 point. So Perez Ponza needs to Bishop B4 didn't that win the game on the
Oh,
spot?
what the heck? It was just
But-
winning on
but-
missed by both.
but
Oh
this
man,
looks
look at this
crushing
posi-
as
what is
well.
this? How did he get in this position? How did he
Bishop
get in this
H6.
position?
What a move by Brandon. He's just crushing here.
Oh
Queen G6 now
man.
maybe.
Oh, come on now. Come on, Brandon. Don't do this to him like this. This man got a
Checking
family.
a 95.
This man got a family.
Oh,
Brandon.
Brandon. 95 is crushing.
This man
95.
got
Come on, Brandon.
a
Wait, don't
family,
repeat.
man. Don't repeat. Oh, he messed
Brandon.
it up. He
did
did.
the
He
wrong
thought about
move.
his family. He thought about his family. He does have a family. Let me be nice. Let me be nice about it. Let me be nice about it because he definitely missed. 95 was check. 95 was gross. King F6, Queen G6. King E7, Queen G7.
Yeah, and now he's getting crushed.
King
Knight
F8,
F3.
King Bishop G6.
Knight F3.
Maybe
He
knight
misses it.
G6,
Wait,
man.
there's still anyone's game. Now, Rook C4. Rook's going to C7.
Oh, that's nice. Huh?
Wait,
Bishop
so
E5.
this is really Rook C7 take on A7.
Oh, he had F4. Jeez. Okay,
I like
okay.
White's chances now. Okay, Bishop
Ooh,
D8.
that's
Bishop
good, that's
D8.
good.
Only move. And you kind of think the pawn. Okay, now the king goes for a
That's
walk.
good.
G4, nice move. King G6, maybe H4. Okay, he gives up the bishop. This got to be winning for White. E4.
I mean,
How
he's
do
so
you-
close, right? He's so close in the position. Oh, he sacks it.
Okay, Rook A1. Rook A1. This is not
Should be
the
winning a game, right? Wow, it's really not that easy. Dang, it's not.
H.
Okay, now we got some progress. We're
Okay.
behind the pawn
Right, he gets his rook behind the pawn. Maybe Rook A3.
and push
Rook
the other
A5,
one. I
A6.
don't know.
This got to be winning for Brandon. Okay, Rook A4, King
Oh, okay, here we
E3.
go. Now we got it.
Can he pull it
Wow,
up in time? But
takes-
only 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds. He might easily get flagged here.
Here we go.
I think
Hold
it's-
on to your hats here. I don't know what's about to happen. About to be another one. Here we go.
I think Brandon's gonna get flagged. He only has 4 seconds on the clock. Black still has 9. Rook E4, Rook E1. Okay, Brandon with the moves. He hung his
Uh-huh.
rook there.
Yeah.
As well as
I know he did. I know he did.
Only couple seconds for both sides. I think Brandon's gonna get flagged here because Black just has more time. Oh!
Of course. Right? What day is it? Right? What year is it? You know, this has been going on a very long time now. Yeah. Same thing. That's crazy.
Tough loss for Brandon.
it's so
Brandon
close.
was winning.
Yeah, he was winning.
He was winning out of the opening, then he was lost, but then he was
Right.
winning once again. But I don't like the fact that he pawn takes C4. Wait, this looks crushing for Brandon.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just his Sicilian has been very disgusting here, as you see. 95 is kind of weird, though, right? Maybe I guess it's winning here. We did give up the bishop. I guess he that's the defender. Knight B4 is looking great.
Maybe just bishop E6. The rook comes in at D8. Look at
Rook
that king on
D8.
B1. It's so open. Knight B4 is coming as well.
Rook D2
This gotta
wins
be
on
win
the
for-
spot, bro. A3.
A3 only move. It's A4, Queen
A3,
B4. Queen
Queen
B4 lights.
B4.
Yeah, this is gonna be another win for
Rook
Brandon.
H3. Oh, he
Bishop
was
H3.
It's H3, yeah. Rook H3, Bishop H3.
Brandon once again has a 2-point lead. He really has the initiative in the match, but he has trouble open. Okay, but this looks disgusting for Black with that bishop on A5 and also the bishop on C8. How are you ever going to get that into the game, especially in a bullet game? This is tough.
I think it's Brandon here is getting close to a heater. You can just kind of feel he's getting in positions here, and I think we're gonna have to see Federico step it up slightly a notch, but there's still time.
Yeah, and now Rook A5, nice move by Brandon, hitting the pawn on B7. Oh, he hangs the knight. This is going to be 3-point lead for Brandon.
Yeah,
First
and this
one's
would
gonna
be they
play
take a
on.
break after this. Oh, they're trying to set up Anastasia's mate. Can we go Rook G5? No, Knight F5. Okay, no sacking possibilities. Nothing. Ooh,
Brandon
let's
needs
see.
to be cleaner here with
Knight
the. Okay, but 97, nice move.
Rook
Now he-
H5. Just do it. Right?
Yeah.
Just
Rook
throw it
A1,
up.
Rook A1,
Throw
Rook
it up
A1.
there. Yeah.
Rook A1 looks winning.
Oh,
but
Rook
he doesn't.
A1? Yeah, that's beautiful.
Rook C1 bringing more pieces into the game. He's up a piece here, but he still needs to finish it off. Rook take him B8, take him B8 to Queen C8.
And that's a need to stop the bleeding right there. You need to slow down. In fact, this game should be aborted here, and it is because this is the halfway point where a break. They went right through the break, like a minute past the halfway point because they just flying through. They ready to slug it out, but they got to take a quick break, and we're gonna take a short break and come right back after this. And we're back, guys. We're back. Welcome to the Bullet Chess Championship, brought to you by DigitalOcean. As you see, the bracket is up there in front of you. Hikaru Nakamura made it through. Ray Robson, Daniel Naroditsky today, Ronak Sadwani, and then you have Minlay. You got Jose Martinez and Tang, right? With one spot left, and they're battling for it right now in this one. Bach, what's going on?
Yeah, so this is the last match of the first round, and it will be determined who Hikaru Nakamura will play in the second round. It looks like it's probably going to be Brandon Jacobson, as he currently has a 3-point lead over Perez Ponza. It's looking very, very good for him. He's had lots of good positions. He's only had some trouble finishing them off, but we've had, and actually, as we speak, we're off to the second half of this match.
Here we go. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes.
So we see a Queen's Gambit decline here.
That's right.
Brandon maneuvering his knight at e6. What White generally tries to do here is go for f3 or for b4 on the Queen's side. Let's see how Brandon's going to... Okay, b5. Interesting move. So he gives himself a backwards pawn on c6. However, the pawn on b4 is very often also a weakness.
Interesting here. Yeah, I've seen this before, studying some of Mauricio Flores' stuff in the pawn structures. We're like, no, we can get this knight over to c4. But that's a lot of maneuvering now. A lot of maneuvering, and as you mentioned, c6 is super weak.
Yeah, so that's why he moves the knight out of the way and then tries to trade off the bishop. So Brandon goes rook ac8. Now I guess the bishop will come back to maybe he wants to go knight d6 to c4 at some point. Queen f5, trying to... I like White's position here after knight c5 because the pawn on a6 is a weakness, and now after this trade,
we're good.
The pawn on c6 is also going to be very weak.
Queen
e5,
Queen
e5,
literally
e5.
blundered. He jumped off the deep end there. Wow.
Tough loss for Brandon. So Perez Ponza closes down the lead to 2 points. It's not over just yet.
Blundered the whole piece there, guys.
Yeah. But it's going to be difficult for Perez because Brandon already has 6.5 points. Let's say he gets something like 2 more wins, right? We discussed a couple of times that the winning score is probably going to be something like 8, 8.5.
Right.
So he cannot afford too many losses here anymore.
That's true. That's true. And affording too many losses. Also, he has to fight, like getting those two, Brandon, like he hasn't been able to run off 2, 3, 4 in a row, right? So it's still going to be back and forth here. You still have to play your best and strongest chess. And right now, I mean, look at this position. Look at this position.
Yeah, Brandon sacrifices a pawn on e6, but he takes a pawn on h6. I kind of like Brandon's position from a practical standpoint. The king on g7 is always going to be feeling super open. Maybe at e4, hitting the bishop and the knight.
There are no pieces by Black's king. I mean, this is safe.
In the knight e5. But there's rook h8, though. You bring in more pieces. Maybe e4 now.
Yeah,
let's see, maybe trade the queens.
e6, okay.
You got to keep the queens on the board here if you're Brandon, because the pawn on d5 is always going to be super weak. So we see him repeating the position. Of course, Brandon's happy with a draw. He's up 2 points in the match.
Spink.
All right, bishop c4, nice move.
Running
trade in f7 maybe, and the king on f7 is going to feel super exposed. Okay, queen g3. Nice moves by Perez Ponza. Queen g3. You don't have rook d6.
No check.
Perez Ponza is going to get another win here because the pawns just look way too strong. Oh, wait a second. He has only 13 seconds. Can he pull it off in time? F3, E3. Oh, no.
Oh, that was a blunder. He resigned 5.5, making it a 1 point lead.
Yeah, and this is sometimes a tough thing in Bullet. Like Brandon was on a roll. He was winning game after game. Then came the break, right? And that might have broken his flow, so to speak. And we see Perez Ponza breaking out of the gate with 2 wins.
Yeah, he was sharp, swinging at the break. Now it's all, hold up. What happened? That break might have helped.
And talking about breaks, White just broke in the center with the move e4. But Black just traded and goes knight g4, hitting the bishop on f2.
Great move.
If you go bishop g3, there's knight e3. So what is e5?
Give me those. I'll take the bishop. It's not mandatory now. He does.
C5, nice move by Brandon. Auto d5.
That's ugly. Thank you for them pawns. Is talking to me. Hello, there they go. Hi. Open up.
Okay, what happens if we take?
All right, takes. We got to take on a4, right? And then play b3.
Takes a4.
b3. There it is. Hitting
on the
e1.
board.
Hitting you.
Oh, but queen e2. How are you going to stop queen e4? Queen e7 checkmate. The bar is also all the way up.
Oh my goodness.
For Black. Like queen e4 is coming very, very quickly. And what are you going to do about this checkmating?
I don't know nothing. Sheesh. b2, bishop h4.
Is Brandon going to lose a 3rd game in a row here?
That's a tilt session 2, 3 in a row.
Okay, queen e5, nice move. Rook f5. If he loses the 3rd game in a row, this could easily flip Perez Ponza's game. But it's not over just yet. Bishop b4, queen b6. Brandon hang on here.
Ooh,
d3, nice defensive move. And now look at these pawns. Bishop c5, rook a4, rook a4, bishop c6. There's got to be some sort of tactic,
Bishop
right?
f2, bishop f2. If,
Oh, wait, did he hang
is there-
rook a6? Wait, now he's pinned all over the place. What do you
can't-
do? Bishop
my
on e4 is under
goodness.
attack, and rook a1 is a threat. Brandon's going to
and
win
then
this game.
bishop
King
d5 is
f7,
rook a1.
rook b7, king f6. There's nothing for white.
Play
King
to
f6,
throw.
king f6.
I mean,
No
sheesh.
bishop.
It
Bishop
went to a
G6
draw.
now? Bishop g6, he blundered, but 5
Bishop
seconds for Perez
G6.
Ponza.
He couldn't
Rook
find
b1,
it.
that's a free piece. Bishop f6 is going to be a win
Yeah,
for
he
Brandon.
couldn't
He's up a
find it.
piece.
Wow, how
And
did he
it-
win this game? How did
This
he
game
win
was
this?
crucial.
He was
If Perez Ponza would have won this game, he would have tied it up. But Brandon keeps a 2-point lead.
man, and you know that's all you need to break a streak. To
Indeed.
break a streak, and right there, Brandon might be back. He might be
Yeah,
back
this-
after that.
This might be the game that really decides the fate of this
Yeah.
match. As we were talking, if Perez Ponza would have won the game, he would have won a third game in a row. Maybe Brandon would have gotten tilted, but now Brandon
Right.
keeps that 2-point lead.
All right, now he keeps the lead, and this is wow. I mean, Brandon definitely that would have been close to tilt there, losing 3 in a row, especially coming back from the break after winning and tying it up there. That's tough. Time's about the same.
And as we speak, the players are off. It's looking pretty good for Perez Ponza here, though. Maybe he has chances to strike back in this game and once again bring the lead down to 1 point.
Takes. Thank you. King f2. Everything nice and solid. Rook c2. Knight goes to d2. That rook's trapped, Bach.
Oh wait, what do you? Knight c1, knight c1, knight c1 was where's my Brandon? He would have
Yeah,
won knight
c1.
g5,
That rook's trapped in there somehow.
knight c1 once again. That traps the rook.
He went knight d2.
Two wins as well. But no, wait, but this
nah,
allowed rook d3.
I understand.
allowed
Yeah,
rook
because rook d3, right? That's fine. It looks so good
Still-
with knight c1.
Still looks great for Brandon. He's up a pawn, but down on the clock though. Down on the clock.
Ugh. Rook c6.
Rook c6.
Take,
Oh,
take.
he hung
Pass
the pawn
pawn.
there. Knight b8, nice move. He's ready to go a6,
A6.
a7.
Also,
Can
bishop
Perez Ponza
b6.
stop the pawn? Knight b5, a7. Keep goes knight c6.
Just
How do
push
you
him,
put-
take him.
promote-
Thank you.
Extra piece for Brandon. Can he finish this one off? Knight e5, king e4. It's not over just yet, but up a piece, he should be winning this one. King 2, knight
Yeah,
e3
this
looks.
is a dub here, guys.
Knight f2,
Running
picking
the
up on
clock a little
h3.
bit. Take those.
But
tricky
10
knights,
seconds for
8
black.
seconds.
It's not over just yet. h3. Oh, he pickpocketed that pawn
He
on
did.
f5.
He did.
Now Brandon with the pre-moves. This is going to be way easier for Brandon to pre-move because he can literally pre-move everything, and it's always going to be very difficult for black. But can he pull it off 5 seconds though? Here comes
5
H pawn.
seconds should be enough. You could even go queen
And
the other
now-
pawn too. Yeah, you can even
And-
go queen the other one with 4.7.
And Brandon gets another win. He opens up a 3-point lead. Now it's starting to look very tough for Perez Ponza. There's just under 7 minutes on the clock.
Oh,
I
with
think
a
if he loses
3-point
this one,
lead.
it's over. Perez Ponza needs to win this game to have a chance to come
6
back in the
minutes.
match. Yeah.
Definitely, guys. I mean, this is he knowing his system too. He played this on the system beautifully. Actually, Perez Ponza here. Played
Yeah.
it beautifully, and Brandon defended like a beast.
I like White's position here, though. White's going to open up with the move g4, creating
There it
the
is.
big attack on the king side. And black is better on the queen side, but that's not going to matter, right? If White crashes through on the king side, it's going to be checkmate. So let's see how Brandon will deal with this attack.
Takes, rook takes, doubling on the rooks. There it is, rook f7. But I double too, I guess. You double, I double. Look at the engine go crazy.
Queen.
Oh
Oh,
my
how do you
goodness.
defend? H6, can I second g7?
Jeez.
Oh, Brandon cannot defend here. White is winning.
Oh my.
Perez Ponza is going to bring it back to 2 points. Take.
G5. What an attack, man. Like, what
Yeah,
an attack.
look at that bishop on a8. Look at that bishop on a8. How
Oh, that's a
sad
bishop.
Is that
Oh, shoot, I
The-
forgot.
rook
Think Louis is-
f2,
drag
bishop
it off the
h7
board.
now? Queen takes rook h5, that's a win. Bishop, queen h6, also good. Rook g7 is coming.
Beautiful.
Queen h7
checkmate.
checkmate in one move.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's I mean, it's not over just yet. Brandon still has a 2-point lead. I think this game is once again a must win for Perez Ponza with 5.5 minutes on the clock. We know
Beautiful.
that games generally can last 2 minutes, so there's probably going to be like 3 more games, right?
Well, how much time is that? 5 minutes? Yeah, about 3 games. And was that 4, 3, 6? He has to win? No, he's not. I think he's just
In the
math
meantime, this looks queen c8,
out of
queen
it.
c8, queen c8. What?
Queen c8.
Rook c8, rook c8.
Rook c8 and queen c8. They've been playing a lot of bullet chess, to say the least.
Okay, 95, 95. Brandon should still be winning because rook c8 he misses. Okay, rook c8 is coming sooner or later. If black takes on d5, go rook c8. No, the c8 square just doesn't exist in Brandon's mind, but he should still be winning here. He's up a pawn. Also, as the bishop pair, bishop d5 looks. I mean, you cannot defend the pawn on f7. Brandon's going to win this game, and I think with that, maybe the match.
Oh, that's a wrap there. Bishop f5, rook over, and it's over here. How much time? 4 minutes? I said GMs, by the way. Yeah, chat, absolutely. GMs. Guess the elo. Guess the elo.
Yeah.
Guess the elo. Oh man.
A 3-point lead with 4 minutes on the clock looks very difficult to overcome, but it's not over just yet. Perez is hopping around with his knight, creating some tactics, but Brandon should be able to navigate his way through. Oh, he king h3. Oh, bishop f8, bishop f8. If you take the knight,
bishop f8. Oh my goodness. So he played
Wait, check. Yeah. Is there a checkmate? Wait, check.
That was g4 mate.
Bishop b4, checkmate.
Oh my goodness, g4 checkmate. He mated him. He mated him.
Wait,
with a game left.
Piece. What happened there?
Oh my goodness, he played g4, bro. He mated him. And that was a sick mate. That was a sick mate. That was a absolutely sick mate. You know, people don't even know what happened in the chat. I'm telling you right now, it was so crazy that they still think Brandon won.
I'm sure Brandon meant to capture with the rook, but for some reason he took with the bishop and then he got checkmated. So this really changes everything. If Brandon would have won that game and he was one move away, I think the match would have been practically over, right? You cannot overcome a 3-point deficit with 4 minutes on the clock. But now with a 1-point lead, it's still anyone's game.
2 minutes. Just anyone get. Look how far they into this game. I mean, they could get another 2 games here, maybe 3 games. The way how fast they're playing right now.
Indeed, but as we speak, this position looks great for Brandon. He's up a pawn here. White's king also is pretty weak. He can take an a2 now if he wants to, picking up another pawn. You can go f6, but the pawn is just going to get lost. So can Brandon open up a 2-point lead once again? Could be 5. There's some tricks though. Maybe he takes. Maybe just take twice. Queen f1, queen f2, sorry. Okay. Queen f5. Yeah, take an e6 with the queen.
Oh, this should be win for
Brandon. A5.
Put the bishop on e5.
Put the bishop on e5. Very nice. Queen g6. Go queen g6.
Okay, check you fully going to check me around. Huh?
What does he do? Queen g6.
Queen e6. There we go. Get the queens off. Now we good.
I feel like black should be winning here. He's up 2 pawns in the endgame. Bishop
a5.
We
should be able to get this somehow.
a5.
A4, A3.
This should be a win for Brandon, especially practically speaking. You can put the bishop on g5, king. Yeah, and now you can move the king over to the queen side. This gotta be a win, I think. Although I don't know.
Right, it's difficult.
Brandon's gonna get flagged. Brandon's gonna get flagged, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's got to be careful. Wow, dang, he fast. Yo, he is so fast.
At some point,
f6 is right.
Okay, who's here comes the g-pawn and Perez gonna tie it up.
How did he do this? How? How? It's tied up with a minute.
Brandon is really thrown here. In the game we just saw earlier, he missed checkmate in 1. Now in this game, he was up 2 pawns in the end game, but Perez Ponza wins both of those games, and it really comes down to this final game. Whoever wins this one wins the match. Knight takes d6.
Oh,
Brandon is crushing.
Ooh,
Brandon is crushing. Bishop takes d6.
Oh my goodness. Brandon, I'm probably mad about that game.
It's not over just yet.
I'll be mad too. That was a crazy game. Knight b5.
It's still looking great for Brandon. He's up a pawn here in the endgame. Can he win this one?
Knight f5 is interesting here. I get it. Knight b5, same idea.
Okay, knight d6.
Knight d6, great. Knight b7, knight c5. I mean, that was a nice maneuver, I guess.
Taking d6, knight f5, knight f. Brandon, do your
knight f5. Yeah, right. Puzzle rush. Knight f5.
Knight c4. Knight c4. Knight c4. It's Brandon wins a full rook here. Knight f5 is over. Can he win this game?
That was a
Don't go to f1. Don't go to f1. He spots it.
Shoot, king f1.
How do you get out of this? King f1. King f1 now. It's not over just yet. But
what is he doing? Like, king h3.
And look at the time. He's down on the clock. Rook d6.
Oh, that's mating. Almost mating.
Rook c2.
He gave the whole rook back. I mean, this is wild.
Black is up 6 seconds on the clock. Where's my go? C6, 90. He's letting him slip. Rook d7. Can C7. Oh wait, he's winning. Rook d8. Rook c8 is coming very quickly.
Queen.
Rook
Yeah,
eight and queen.
yeah,
Rook
you're just
eight
checking
and queen. This
Yeah.
got to be a win for Brandon, right?
Takes.
He's got to be able to pull this off
Takes.
with
King
h4,
is
king
good.
h4, king h4.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
e6,
Push.
e7,
Pushing's
e7.
good. E7's fine. Yeah, there it is.
10
Queen,
seconds
here
for
we go.
e5, e5.
He's running away
Does
with it.
Brandon
He's running away with
does
it.
Brandon have this one? E6
Push takes.
Now you can
King
pre-move
up.
everything.
Literally.
Don't stalemate. Don't stalemate. It's gonna win for Brandon. The time is up.
Wow, he
d5,
took the pawn. Really, you gonna take the pawn? Come on,
queen
Brandon.
h3.
Don't do that. There it is.
What a match! Brandon
By
was
one.
crushing, but he let it come down to the wire. But he does win this final game and moves on to the next round against none other than Hikaru Nakamura.
That was crazy, Bach. That was another close matchup. Andrew Tang and Fabi was exactly the same way. It was back and forth down to that last game, except they didn't go to a tiebreak in this one.
That was absolutely nuts. But Brandon gets the win and moves on to the next round. Absolutely insane.
Absolutely, guys. That's amazing. That's amazing stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that yourselves there. So yeah, that was fun here. But now let's take a look at actually a DigitalOcean match of the day. Bach, what do we have for that?
I think we're gonna take a
Well-
break, but then we'll have a look at the match of today. I mean, yeah, we had some very exciting matchups. I mean, this one came down to the wire. Brandon won by
Okay.
1 point, and also Andrew Tang. That one came down to the wire as well. Andrew won by 1 point as well. So probably one of those matches. But stick around for that, you guys. We will bring you guys your DigitalOcean match of the day.
All right, guys, and we're back. This is the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. But now we're going to look at the DigitalOcean match of the day presented by Bach. Bach, what do we have?
Presented by Bach and Canty. Yeah, well, so we had lots of exciting matchups today, but really the one that stood out was the match between Fabiano Caruana and Bullet legend Andrew Tang. So it was a really back and forth match. Andrew was leading for the most part, but at the end, Fabiano really caught up, and actually going into the final game, he had a 1-point lead. So it was a must-win game for Andrew Tang. So Fabiano started off with the move 1e4. Andrew stuck with his main opening, the French. And after the French, Fabiano played the 2 knights opening with knight c3 and knight f3. What do you make of that?
Knight c3, knight f3. This is, common, right? Flexible. I like the flexibility of it. I think I've seen him play it a lot. Nakamura and them too as well. So flexible, easy to play.
Indeed, yeah. So, and Tang went for a system that's also pretty easy to play. He traded on e4 and played knight at d7, and after d4, knight g f6. The point is that if white now trades on f6, you can recapture with the knight. You don't have to bring your queen out. So Fabiano played bishop d3, defending this knight on e4, and Tang struck in the center with the move c5. How did the game proceed from here?
Yeah, c5. Actually, c5 is pretty good. C5, this is like a Frenchy kind of thing, obviously, but here, what did he do after c5? Pawn takes or knight takes?
Also here, he played the move queen e2.
I like that.
Queen e2. And with the move queen e2, I think he's already signaling that he wants to go for queen side castles. Tang played the move bishop b7, bishop g5 by Fabiano, but this was kind of what Tang could hope for in a game that he needed to win, because it became very, very sharp. Tang took on d4, and Fabiano went for a pawn sacrifice. He played queen side castles, and Tang played the move queen a5, hitting the pawn on a2.
Whoa. King b1? Shoot. Or do you take on f6? Wow, this is scary, bro.
Right, so maybe he had to play the move king to b1, but instead of that, he traded on f6. Tang recaptured, and now came bishop b5 check by Fabiano. It had to be blocked by black, so he played bishop d7. And here the position is not that easy. Fabiano decided to trade on f6, and after black recaptured, take on d7. But I mean, black's king will always be pretty safe in the center. This bishop on f6 will always be super strong. So it feels like Tang has the advantage here.
I remember some of this actually. Yeah, this looks good, but looks are very deceiving here, especially with that bishop there. King gets to e7, and I don't have rook e1. There were some blunders that went on here too as well. I remember. What did he play? Knight takes d4. Indeed,
he played knight takes d4. Tang stepped out of the d-file action with the move king e7. Now Fabiano played the move king to b1. And at first glance, like you said, the position looks kind of nice for white. Right, this king on e7 feels unsafer than this king on b1. But Tang fully understood that he's doing pretty well here. He played rook to d8, knight b3, and queen b6. A very nice move. The queen is always pointing towards his pawn on f2. So Fabiano played the move queen f3, and here a5, another very nice move by Andrew Tang. He wants to go a4, undermine this knight on b3, which is blocking black's checkmating threat towards the pawn on b2.
Absolutely. So here, I think this is when he plays c3, right?
Indeed, c3 was played by Fabiano, a4 by Andrew Tang. Fabiano played knight d2, and here Tang played the move a3, which was probably a mistake.
What was actually supposed to be played, in fact? It's a good question. What do you do actually instead of a3? That's a very natural move, and that's his bullet as well. Oh, rook c8. I think that's what we were looking at. If rook c8, rook, the other rook, okay, to c8.
Rook c8 would have been a very nice move by Andrew Tang, putting pressure on his pawn on c3, and also stopping white from going knight to c4. Because after the move a3, he allowed white from going knight to c4, hitting the queen, hitting the pawn on a3. And it all seems to work out for white, because if you go queen to b5, we can now trade on d8, force your rook away from the a-file, because if you recapture, we can take here on a3, and black no longer has this capture on a3. So this looks pretty good for white. He's up a pawn. Also, there's not really an attack anymore for black. But instead of that, Fabiano played the move b3, and this really felt like he was getting into a lot of trouble here.
Double question mark, and the move here, did he play rook c8 here? I think this is where he did play easy move to find rook c8, hitting c3 and stopping knight c4. Question mark too.
Which is quite surprising, because rook c8 looks very natural, hitting the pawn on c3, bring another piece into the game. Fabiano played knight e4, bishop b5 by Tang, keeping all the tension towards his pawn on c3. But especially in a bullet game, it's so difficult because White King is always going to face checkmating threats. Fabiano played king to c2, but now Tang found a very strong move.
Is this bishop takes c3 here? Or what did he play? Rook d4. Yeah, bishop takes c3 or no?
Bishop takes c3 would have been a very good move as well, but Tang found the move f5 because he realized that this knight on e4 is defending this pawn on c3, and if he gets rid of it, he should be crashing through. Fabiano traded on d8. Tang took with the queen. He wants to keep his rook on the c file, and after queen h5, which was Fabiano's last hope, he's hoping that black will take an e4 because then he takes the bishop on e5. But here Tang played the calm and collected queen to d5, bringing another attacker towards this knight on e4, also defending this bishop on e5. And after queen h4 check, Tang played king f8, and here Fabiano Caruana resigned, which meant that the players went to overtime. And Canty, what happened in the overtime?
In the overtime, there actually Tang was able to defeat Caruana, guys, that by one game, literally one game, just like how we saw in the Federico and Brandon Jacobson. One game is what it came down to, guys. This is a very, very high level bullet, and this is only just beginning. So this was a DigitalOcean match of the day, guys, and you can definitely watch the recaps on YouTube and stuff like that. So now let's get back into the bracket to show you guys the full bracket and everything that happened today. But first off, the matches too. But Ray Robson defeated Jordan Van Foreest 12-4. Daniel Naroditsky won, doing his thing here against Arjun Agassi 13.5, 2.5. Andrew Tang and Fabi with a very, very head-to-head matchup. We thought Tang was just going to blow him out of the water, and Fabi had other options for that. 10-9, right? Went down to a tiebreaker. That was crazy. And then we have Federico Perez Ponza versus Brandon Jacobson. That one was down to the wire as well, where Jacobson was just a little bit faster, just a little bit better, and was able to edge him out there by 1 point. 1 point. Wow, amazing. Look at the bracket here. As you see, quarterfinals is filled out and ready. We got Hikaru Nakamura versus Brandon Jacobson. Bach, what is up with these quarterfinals right here, boy?
Yeah, some of these quarterfinals are going to be absolute fire. Hikaru Nakamura is probably quite a hefty favorite against Brandon Jacobson. And Diane Naroditsky is probably a favorite as well against Ray Robson. But in the match between Ranik Svedvani and Ming Lei, it's really difficult to say who will win that one. And also, Jose Martinez and Andrew Tang, that one is going to be absolute fire as well. But this is a winner's bracket. Let's now have a quick look at the loser's bracket, where we see that the players lost their first round match, but that does not mean they're out of the tournament just yet. They can still make their way back, and they can actually still win the Bullet Chess Championship. So we see that Caruana is taking on Perez Ponza, who lost that match against Brandon Jacobson. Then we have Jordan van Foreest taking on Arjun Iragasi. We have Bordnik taking on Eric Hansen, and Jigalko against Fabiano Caruana.
Yeah, winner's bracket, loser bracket. That's pretty fun. It's pretty nice that they have a double elimination like this, where even if you lose here, you still have a chance to get back actually and take it to the top and actually be winning, even though I lost one match. It's pretty awesome. So we do have the losers bracket there as well. Here's the schedule. The schedule right here, guys. Today being March 4th was the winners round 2. Next thing coming up is Monday, March 7th, the losers round 1 of the losers bracket is going to be there. Make sure you guys are visiting the guide for more info. And as we pull up, and you guys got to know about this, what is this every weekend? You know how it is. The Rapid Chess Championship. Yes, that's right. It continues this weekend, featuring the top 100 players, top 10 women, and top 10 juniors in the world. Watch as the very best compete for their share of $20,000 every week, culminating in $150,000 prize finals in late August. So catch all the action every weekend right here on chess.com. Bach, it was fun, Bob. It was fun. How you feel about today, man? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, today was an absolute blast. We saw some amazing matchup that really came down to the wire. I mean, some were pretty one-sided. The match of Daniel Naroditsky and the one from Ray Robson. But these last two matches that we saw, Andrew Tang and Fabiano Caruana and Brandon Jacobson against Perez Ponza, it came down to one single game. So we could not have asked for more excitement. But as you mentioned, it's all going to continue on Monday.
Absolutely, guys. Yeah, it's going to continue on Monday, so make sure you don't go anywhere. This is going to be very, very, very fun. Make sure you guys are subscribed, following us on all the socials and stuff like that. Big shout out to everybody. You in the chat, make sure you follow our socials right there. Streaming at GM Canty, and then Benjamin Bach is streaming under GM Benjamin Box. So we'll see you guys on the next events, guys. Stick around for the raids and stuff like that. And good night to everybody, and good morning wherever you are in that world, and wherever you are and all the stuff. So this is the Bullet Chess Championship presented by DigitalOcean. We'll see you guys on the next event.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Todd.
Deborah says you're working on a fancy app or something.
Hold on. Not really working on it yet. I just don't know which cloud service to go with.
Well, I've got a cousin on my queen's side that swears by DigitalOcean. Says they're easy to use, have straightforward pricing, and really focus on making developers happy.
DigitalOcean, huh? I'm gonna check them out.
What the hell? Dude, how are you doing that? I'm not.